That for an entrance.
Okay.
Come on. It wasn't bad for a dead guy. Huh?
Sure.
What are those Neanderthals up to? Don't they know I'm busy spoiling myself?
Come on. There! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Oh my goodness! We did it! Dude, we won first game! Let's go! You're a third-rate e-girl with fourth-rate feet! I'm Mugman's top guy! I'm Mugman's top guy! Mugman wanted me to collect all the soul contracts! Well, okay, we're going all or nothing. All or nothing. Then we're going... that's trash. That's so trash. No! No!
Bruh.
Ooh.
Bruh.
Dude, it's like...
Bruh!
I don't think I can do that.
I think you just gotta leave me. Leave me.
Yeah, if you want to play Fallout 4 in real life, go to Detroit.
Yes,
He just got shot dead.
Damn it! You asshole!
You see any like skinny white guys walking with a fat?
Nah.
Aw, sorry, Manic, you weren't there.
Why would I be walking with them?
Because I forced you to take them back to the farm.
Boy, this is for everybody.
Okay. Oh, nice. All right. Full health. Let's go.
200 for everybody.
Oh, okay. Wait. There's a hostage in there.
Fuck the hostage, bro. Look, he's a news reporter. He's a journalist. If you guys save the hostage, I'm not
He's a journalist. He doesn't deserve to
If you
live.
save the journalist, I'm leaving the stream. I'm not even kidding. You dare save that journalist. Rights first to lawn.
You technically have to, because he triggers this
You
guy.
don't. You don't. No, you don't. Don't
This
do
guy.
it.
What?
You dare save him.
Ooh!
If they can make some
Yes, I did. Now I'm first. Let's go. Let's go.
Years ahead of bro, I was in the fucking military.
Yo, I know dudes in the military, but like, I got a lot of action. I'm like, with what? They're like, well, you know,
Dudes.
yeah, as long as. Man, this is why I brought Manic on the show. I know he had Manic to say.
Let me just stop embarrassing myself before I.
You couldn't even make it up. I know Sonic needed Viagra. Damn.
All right, there you go. And this is your talking ball torture chair. Delicious. Oh, and I'm in his mouth. I got bored. It's 4 a.m. We have 40% left. Oh boy, dude, Foxy on night 1. Holy sh! What? Huh? It's night 1. Okay,
okay.
we might have taken that back. We might have taken that back.
Please. If we win this, I'm gonna take a swig of me.
Oh, this is gonna be close.
Yeah! Yes!
Let's go!
Oh,
Let's go!
Team Gear! Dude! Alright, this is number 1 overall.
For the glory of Team Gear.
Sorry. Team Gear! Gamer Gear Podcast! Let's go!
This isn't even scary. Racing stuff. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Is it gone? Is it gone? Is it gone? I guess it's gone. Oh, okay.
If you don't sub to Manic, even if you hate gaming, if you hate video screens, you hate anything with a LED, if you don't sub to Manic, your penis will shrink by half, 50% in the next 2 weeks. I guarantee it.
Hello, welcome to I can't even really say unexpected because, you know, of course, well, once a ball of drama begins rolling, it's very hard for it to stop. But the interesting thing is, with this Tim Pool stuff, it immediately just kind of spiraled out, and then he had Ye on the show, and then everybody just kind of forgot. I got some to show you. I'm purposely I have this image up just to build some suspense, and and by the way, I like to point out how the last Tim Pool drama stream, yes, I was wearing the autism hat, and nobody, or I did not, people noticed it. I did not acknowledge it. Okay, that was the joke. I was not acknowledging the hat. All right. Y'all, it was a teaser. It was an ARG, frankly, for the Wave 2 or what a re-debut you could say, whatever it's called. But check this out. Sourpatchlyds has blocked me, and by the way, let me be very clear. I didn't try to troll her at all. I did not interact with her. And remember, I saw her. I saw her tweets the last stream. So did she see my last stream? I don't know, but I think it's more presumable that it's, she might have just had a whole like block list, a blockchain. I don't know exactly what it's called, but basically it's like you go to this site and it's like, if like this will block anybody that follows this account, and say I follow Adam Crigler. Oh, so block me because I follow Adam Crigler, and she set that thing on Adam Crigler. I mean, I could assume, considering she had some not epic things to say about Adam, where chances are it's false. I remember on one of Adam's streams, he even says, like, notice how Lydia didn't go live when giving her response. She was the only one, and that she just tweeted. So yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could assume from the title, but yes, she did block me. Here is I'm scrolling. Boom, proof. She blocked me. Yeah. And by the way, I'd like to point out, she has not gone live since. She has only made videos on her channel, and she made a channel now, because and made sure to promote that on her way out. So, yeah, I just like to point that out. Yeah, so another thing that's happened in the aftermath. Lisa Pool. This you might expect this is Tim Pool's sister. I don't know exactly what the relationship is like, but she made this video. I want the real Tim Pool, my brother, back. So I have not seen this video before. I thought we might as well react to it.
Okay.
So so how do I say this? She's the same Lisa Pool that super chatted on Adam's live stream. If you do not remember that, she actually did send in a super chat. So like she's been consistent from Friday, like it was last Friday he did the stream to 3 days ago. So I figured we might as well just check this out. Just react to this video. So let's see. AC says, "Where's the beanie?" That's so true. Yeah, I haven't seen this video before, so I'm really interested to see what she says.
I hope you guys can hear me okay. I'm gonna
Wait. Okay, yeah. Okay, the audio is all good.
do these dishes. I don't like doing dishes, and I find it very boring, so at least I can tell you guys what happened while I do the dishes. So, I know I put a video up on my TikTok kind of explaining some of it, right?
Oh, I forgot about her TikTok. Oh, dude. Okay, wait. Wait, hold on. I know I have that TikTok somewhere. Okay. Well, while the video is playing, I'll go look for it because the TikTok is so. She might just explain it here, but the TikTok's funny in a almost haha way, but kind of funny, sad way. It's weird. It's kind of weird.
So, last year, October, some stuff happened, and I had to just up and go. I was living here in Illinois, and my 2 kids and I we had to find somewhere to live fast, and which means I had to find a job, I had to find a place to live with my kids. It was all I got the rug pulled out from under me, but I can't get into detail about it, but that's all you guys need to know. And then, so what happened was...
Okay, so yeah, and by the way, let's just she is not like a professional YouTuber, so you know the literal running water. I would not let's be okay. I'm gonna be real with you. I would not be caught dead with running water. Just running water in the background of my. But you know, she's not a professional YouTuber like the rest of us. She's literally recording vertical, okay? So she's like just trying to get this out there. I think she's doing dishes while doing this. So, not a pro gamer setup right here. But yeah, just to explain that.
I called my mom, and my mom, I told her, I said, "Mom, I don't know what to do. I'm screwed. I need help." And I found a job, a full-time job here in Illinois, Chicago area, making $20 an hour. Wasn't a lot, but it was something. And and it came with benefits and retirement plan, a pension. And I'm like, oh my God, if I can just find a place to live, this could work. That's all I needed. And I could put the kids in daycare, school. I'll be fine. So when I called my mom already had moved to West Virginia. My brother Tim had kind of got her a house. And Chris was out there with Tim. I was like the only one left here.
So that means that to Tim, Chris, who's also known as Reactor on YouTube, internet lore, and his mom, the mom is even in West Virginia. What? Virginia, West Virginia. So she's not with the rest. Just figured we get this timeline set straight. Explain who Chris Pool is, the brother.
In the Chicago area. Well, Tim calls me out of nowhere. What's going on? I said, Tim.
Seems like calling people out of nowhere is kind of Tim's thing.
I told him the situation, told him what was going on, and he's like, "Well, come to West Virginia. And I said, I'd rather not do that. Thank you, though. And this water's hot. Rather stay here in Illinois. He said, well, I can give you a job making $48,000 a year. Work for my house. Get my property manager. I said, oh, okay. Yeah, I guess, but I'd rather just stay here. My kids to be here. And I said, you know, I know you helped Skylar, our cousin, with $3 grand when COVID hit. She lost her job and lost her place to live. She was homeless with her 2 kids.
Yeah. By the way, we have the gray ghost here. Oh wait. Probably should unmute. Yeah, by the way, we have the gray ghost here with some addition because I've kind of been tuned into this, with Adam Crigler stuff. But this is like a whole bomb dropping here, Yeah, I've been waiting for this for like 2 years, okay? But the gray ghost, he may not be he's not as familiar or closely watching this. So I figured he'll be, So if there's something that you guys don't understand, chances are he won't, and then I can explain it. How's it going?
Yeah. Good evening, Warband. It's going pretty well. Long work day. So yeah, sorry, as someone who's like had to clean up video and audio, having running water, like,
yeah,
wow.
that's a bad bad move.
Good
Bad move
trigger
right there.
warning on that shit, for God's sake.
Yeah. Did you hear that Adobe release a new thing where it just it's like an AI cleaning up audio thing? And it makes
No, I haven't heard about that, but I'm not surprised.
and the cool thing is it's not like a because like with OBS has like an integrated filter in it. There's NVIDIA broadcast, but that's all. Wait, can you not hear Gray? Wait, hold up. Let me see. You should be able to.
Test 1 2. I think stuff's going through. Maybe it's a volume disparity.
Okay. Yeah. See, I saw you peaking, so I just kind of try to lower it down. Okay. Yeah. See, yeah. Right next to I can't see or I can't hear Gray. The next chat is loud. It's like so they can hear you. They can
Okay,
hear
cool.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I can.
I might have
I
to
can hear
turn you.
myself back on the stream, so I'm coming through.
I might have to turn you down. Okay, he's at 81% in Discord. Okay, so I don't even know. Okay, yeah, I'll apply a limiter. Yeah, I'll apply a limiter to your audio so it doesn't get too loud. All right. All right, it's good. I fix it. Yeah. So yeah, the cool thing about the Adobe, I think it's called Adobe Podcasting. It like you put in an audio file, and then it'll spit out like a cleaned version of it, with less background noise. It sounds neat, and it's also free. Like all you need is like a free Adobe account. No, not trying to shill, but I might try to use that in the upcoming future. But yeah, we're only 2 minutes and 30 seconds into this, so I wonder how much longer we're gonna have to hear the water.
I'm willing to bet the entire thing.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe she's done doing. She just gets done doing dishes, so we just hear like clanking pots and pans.
Yeah, no, actually, so chat's making some interesting observations, and I've actually been wondering about that stuff myself. So I checked Wikipedia because when you wonder about the stuff, the first thing you check is the early life section. And literally the only information there: born in Chicago, Illinois, grew up in a middle-class family. Father was a firefighter, mother sold cars, attended Catholic school until completing the 5th grade, and then left school at the age of 14.
Yeah. And let me get I mean, Tim talks about his life story a lot. Let me get somebody else in here. Just let me move him into the chat. All right, and welcome to Bad Boy Swag 420.
Well,
oh wait, is that him speaking? Is that okay? Audio issues may be a thing. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just continue with the video for now.
I had to go to women's shelter. Tim out of nowhere sent her $3,000 in 2 seconds, which was very nice of him. Now, I'm not trying to I'm not. How do I put this? Like, I don't care. Like, I just needed a boost. Like, I just needed help for like a first month's rent and a deposit. That's it. I don't need any other money. That was it. I just needed that. And if he couldn't help me, I'd have to find something else another way. Probably go to a women's shelter. But it was weird. And so I didn't want to put my kids through that. So he told me that he would not contribute to a slave state. He did not want to give me any money because he did not want to contribute to a slave
It says
state.
I don't have permission to speak.
Okay, you sound very muffled, but
Oh.
yeah, we can hear
Yeah.
you.
I apologize. I'm wearing earbuds at the moment.
Man, man, we just got audio issues fixed. Now we have to account for the earbuds.
I apologize. I don't think I have anything better.
Yeah, but so apparently Tim Pool is not even willing to pay for his sister's rent, not even for 1 month. Not yet.
No. The reason that's the that's the thing. Not willing to pay is like, maybe there's personal reasons there, but no. Then you hear his actual reason. It's like, wow,
contributing to a slave state.
Was it, I'm going to assume this is about ESUB.
Okay, you're actually not audible.
Still remote, guys.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to let you go.
Yeah, kick me out really quick.
All right. There we go. Okay, a slave state, bruh. Huh.
it's like, okay. The man makes how much? How many millions of dollars?
So I don't know how much he did then, but it was like it's $3 million a month now.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Is like, yeah, everyone's all for not contributing to the slave state until the slave state starts paying their wages, and then they're like, "Oh, well, it's complicated."
I mean, like, bro, okay, I want to see how this story develops. Cause that's actually kind of ridiculous. Like, just like if you're asking her to move to West Virginia, I feel like, and you're making like $3 million. Hey, I'll pay for 1 month.
What's it? But just here's the other thing. Like, so he calls her up, offers her, says, "Hey, come out here." Like not a request, not a suggestion, not, "Hey, here's an opportunity." Just come out here. I've got a job for you that pays $50,000. Annually. Like, okay. I don't know, maybe I've just met better bosses than Tim Pool, but there's such a thing as a cash advance. Like, has she specified if she was coming to work for him?
I don't think so. I think we should probably continue on to see more of the details. Yeah.
Leaving me like shit. That means I have to go to a homeless shelter. So.
Okay, this does have captions.
I didn't give him an answer. I told him no at first.
the captions help specifically because of the water situation. Okay, wait, can I not? I can't move the captions to the right side. Okay, we'll put them like top right because my model won't be covering it, and she it's like in the top. I don't know, it's top left, and apparently I can't take it any further right.
And then I talked to my mom, and my mom was like, "You really, really should come out here." So I did it. I went out there. I was out there in October of last year, and I stayed out there for about 3-4 months.
Okay. October of last year.
So he has 7 fucking figures, and he's talking about not contributing to a slave state.
So yeah. So October 2021.
Like a third of all that crap you get goes straight into Susan's pocket. You're paying probably a crap ton in taxes, right? Excuse me about the slave state. You ain't exactly living an ascetic monk lifestyle here. I'm pretty sure that the rent you pay on your house/studio and all that fancy equipment you buy is contributing to the slave state. But you ain't willing to spot your sister $3,000 when you're the one telling her to move out there without any preparation.
I mean, I get. Is he trying to like teach her kids a lesson? It's like, hey, you're not gonna get everything for free. Is that what he's trying to like masquerade this as some valuable lesson? Is that what he's getting at?
I think the more we learn about Tim Pool, the more we find the inner workings of his mind to be an enigma.
just like Patrick. The inner mechanisms of my mind are an enigma. All right, let's continue. Oh wait.
On me on the past castle, and it was okay. I went out there and I did my best.
She's showing B-roll footage.
Sorry if these dishes are.
Wow. Okay. She took the time and effort to add B-roll footage. Let's freaking go. Very impressive for a non-content creator.
Well, I did my best to try to get that place in order. There was socks, laundry, beanbag stuff laying around. I did the best I could to clean it up, and I tried, and I organized this pantry. I made it. I think. Yeah,
it doesn't. I don't know. The organization isn't like abysmal, but it's not good either. So she's showing the before of the castle or the Tim Pool studio. Mansion basically, and then let's see what the after image is. I want to see.
They needed someone to make it look like a home. I mean, it was a workspace. Don't get me wrong. They needed that, but it just looked.
After immediately, it's just clean. It's just all wiped off.
Like a messy frat house. So I went in there and I did my duty, and
I wonder why it's a messy frat house.
Good point from AC too. Like, it's not as though they needed a woman's touch because Lydia was there as well.
So yeah, well, she was cheating on her husband, and as far as I'm aware, she does not have children. Who knows? There might be a bastard kid somewhere.
That's the thing. Like, unlike with guys where you can just kind of set it and forget it, women, like, they know whether or not they have a bastard child.
So yeah. You remember Lydia was too busy trying to get closer to Tim Pool, which by the way, it is confirmed that Tim and Lydia hooked up. That's confirmed. It was like because if
in that case, I have one question, one very important question for Lydia. Did the beanie stay on?
No. Adam actually says that Tim walks around without a beanie. It's only just like on camera he has the beanie. It's too iconic, I guess. Yeah.
I guess he'd much rather be known for that than what's under the beanie.
Yeah, and but by the way, like basically all we have currently is Adam's word, which makes sense considering it's not like Adam was gonna record Tim smashing Lydia. or you know, I mean that'd be I'd be questioning Adam at that point, frankly.
Well, no, you see, that's why they brought out Jack Murphy.
He's the one that recorded.
Hey, Jack, I need some footage for my private account. I hear that you're the man to talk to about sitting in the corner filming other people fucking.
Real. All right, let's continue.
Clean it up, and I think I did a really great job. And so,
it was a good job.
Everyone told me. So, the first week I'm working there, I had a vacuum. I got a vacuum. I was so excited with this vacuum because I was like, "This is it." The vacuum they had was one of those shark vacuums or something where you need to charge it. You know, they're kind of crappy. I don't like them. I'm sorry. And so, I wanted to get a real vacuum, one that like plugged in the wall that worked. And so, I, found one on sale, like $100. And so what I did was, I'm walking in the door with my vacuum.
This is a bit unrelated, but can we just get vacuums that work properly and isn't a hassle? That would be very much appreciated. It's like,
I don't know, like most of the ones I use are functional, so
I mean, I don't know what they got up there up north, but I can't. I can't.
Yeah. What? Here's the thing though. But the vacuums I use are also like a couple decades old. I can't speak for any new vacuums.
Okay.
I'm willing to bet that new vacuums are total sacks of shit.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
It's kind of like,
the refrigerators,
old electronics. Like, you could literally toss a grenade at an old Game Boy and it would still play Tetris. And only Tetris because the cartridge is now fused in there from the heat of the explosion, but it still plays Tetris. Whereas nowadays, you look at a gaming console the wrong way and it breaks.
I mean, like especially these consoles at launch, it's just like I would not recommend anybody get a console on the day of launch because chances are there's gonna be some technical issues. Just Crobcat, I think that's the channel. He does these like compilation montages of all the like a bunch of like glitches, broken games, all that stuff.
I think just after the red ring of death should have been the point when people realized you don't buy a console at
launch. Yeah, sounds about right. Yes, but yeah, it's literally just like buy a vacuum 1 year later, or maybe 2 if you're lucky. Just like, whoops, I don't know. Is that like do you is there a filter you need to clean on a frequent basis?
Well, there's, like a couple different vacuums. One's got like the old school filter where, every so often you just take it out, you either shake it out into like your kind of dry garbage, or we separate our garbage weird up here. Anyway, so you
dry garbage.
Well, we separate like our organic stuff like compost, our recycling, and then dry garbage, which is like your non-recyclable plastics, your dust and dirt, etc. So you either shake your filter out into that, or you just replace the filter entirely because you buy a pack of them, if that's what you feel like doing. And you do that, every so often, like whenever the suction starts getting bad.
All right. All right. Yeah, that's been a very epic vacuum talk. Let's bring it back to Lisa Pool.
So excited. And I walk into a situation that was really tense. And I was like, wow, this is really, really tense. I didn't know anybody that well. I only had met a few employees at that point, so it was only like a couple days I'd been there. And then I walk into Tim standing here next to his girlfriend. I think Chris might have been there. But there was a girl that worked there who answered the phones and did the emails. And
I think the girl that works there or worked there that she's referring to is Lydia, because I believe she did handle emails and all that good stuff at some point.
But doesn't Lydia still work there?
No, she does not. She left like 2 months ago, maybe.
Huh.
Yeah, and thing is, she got a proper send off, unlike Adam, because of course she did.
Well, clearly Adam didn't suck enough dick to get a proper send off.
Yeah, and by the way, like Lydia, even after being the producer, she still got a guest spot where instead of being a producer, she talked on camera. Oh no. It's like, yeah, okay, you clearly did not blackball her like like you did with Adam. SMH my head. But yeah, let's continue on with the story.
Sweetheart. She did a lot of work. She was very, very cool chick. She was like a personal assistant to him, pretty much. She did a lot. I know.
Does she know? Does she know?
Yeah, does she? She's like a personal assistant to her. It's like, yeah, she assisted him in a lot of ways. We've come to learn.
Sexually, even before the girlfriend was there, which Adam on, I think it's his update stream. He said that Tim's girlfriend was crying to Adam and Adam's wife, Nisha, I believe her name is, about Tim sleeping with Lydia. Yeah. So she is aware. The girlfriend of Tim Pool is still aware, or I think she's still with him. It was like Addison, I think. That might...
Remember, gentlemen, they would rather share a winner than have exclusivity of a loser.
Shit, bro, like, and by the way, like, a lot of other employees at Timcast ended up going to Adam and using him as an emotional tampon for basically multiple reasons. It could be work related. For Addison, it was sex related, all that good stuff.
Yeah, you see, this is why you have a record function. Like, let's just get the details here, because then it's like, all right, Tim, since you're being such a dick about all this, and Lydia, since you're denying and slandering me, I'm releasing the tapes.
Yep. Sounds about right. All right. Oh, we have 20 more minutes of this video to go.
Jesus.
His girlfriend Allison did a lot too. Don't get me wrong, but this
Allison.
girl did, she did a lot.
I think I said Addison, not Allison. And but by the way, I heard some of your comments on the last stream. Not all of them are valid, but you're saying how I should pause the video when talking. So as per your request, and some people said they had autism, and that's the reason why they can't understand two voices. I feel like that's just a skill issue, but I got it. Let's just keep going.
Well, Tim was yelling at her, kind of like, not yelling at her, but he was the way he was speaking to her. He raised his voice, but he did speak to her in a very condescending.
Oh, really?
Really, Tim being condescending to someone. Can't imagine what that sounds like.
Oh man. Yeah. Yeah. Have you seen that clip where like Tim was on the show? This wasn't even behind closed doors. He was just calling Ian Crossland stupid. It's like, dude, shut up. It's just like, wow.
Okay,
bro.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Tim has two tones of voice. Nervous and condescending.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's like reading news.
No, that's the thing. Like, this was something that I'm vaguely remember, because it's been years since I watched Tim Pool, and I'll be honest, I often would only get like 5 to 10 minutes through his video before I just said fuck it, paused it, and started reading through the comment section. Because they'd get to the fucking point and have actual discussions, whereas he'd just be waffling on for 30 minutes or 25 minutes just to kill time.
So,
But no, when he was reading the news, I don't know, I got this vibe that he was nervous.
huh. I mean, I guess you could say he is nervous by the amount of times he has to like harken back to Civil War.
That's the thing, it was like, I don't know. Like, Chad, it's been ages, so I might be misremembering it, but does that seem somewhat accurate that like he's always kind of nervous or anxious? Otherwise, he's condescending and he's talking down to people.
Yep. Oh, and by the way, Yoshkin says BS. I have autism too, and I can understand multiple voices. So, yeah, whoever commented that, you know, I feel like we need to battle some disinformation in my comments section. Okay, to stop blaming your autism. Okay, let's just continue on.
Angry tone, because her computer was kind of going loony, and I thought she clicked on a pop-up. So I, standing there when I walked into the situation, I said,
oh, and by the way, yes, the irony was lost on me that I was wearing an autism hat while saying that. I completely forgot about that. I forgot about the hat on my head.
click on a pop-up, and I kind of, wow, what'd you click on? And he whipped his head at me and said, shh. And
bro, no way. Bro, imagine like how was the wait, let's
awkward. And I was like, Tim, what? And he then said, leave, Lisa.
Bro, imagine doing that to your older sibling. That, like, when you're adults, like, you know, when you're like, you know, children living together, I get it. But like, bro, like Tim's like, I don't know, 36 or something, and then Lisa's probably older than him. Bruh.
I said leave. And he said it like that. And it was really aggravating. And because it was just like, it was a little embarrassing, I'll be honest. I just had met these employees. It was, you know, like, Jesus. I went to my car. I was like,
dude, just like, I still can't get over how like I'm somebody, I think it was AC said it. Yeah, went from family to employee. Like, like imagine you're Tim Pool making like $3 million a month, and then you gotta just, hey sister, shut up.
No, not even shut up. Leave.
They're like just like you know, obviously, like, you know, yeah, like he's on the grind, right? He's probably working like 14 hours a day, if his own words can be believed about his own work ethic.
Okay, now here's the thing though. Like, you'd think that, okay, so he's talking with, I guess, his girlfriend or whatever. She's having tech issues. If you're on that much of a grind, that your time is that precious, wouldn't you be thankful if someone else comes by to help out with it?
I mean, I highly doubt that Lisa Poole would I doubt she would be like all too aware of the tech stuff. I you know, just she's old and a woman, just, you know.
Okay, yeah, but here's the thing. If Tim is getting fucking angry and frustrated over it, it's not like he had found the solution and was making progress towards it.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So
like, it would be one thing if they were in the middle of solving it and then she just wandered up and was like, hey, what happens? What's going on, guys? But no, it sounded like they were having an issue. Tim was getting emotional and just speaking angrily and condescendingly towards her. Yeah. And here comes in Lisa to actually, like, this is the thing. She's the one actually trying to solve the problem.
Yep. Sounds about right.
And Tim's like, go away, sister. I'm being rude to my girlfriend here.
Yeah, man. Actually, I was gonna say like they got worse treatment than Lydia did, but like presumably, Adam said that Tim also screamed at Lydia.
Probably.
Yeah. So who knows? But and by the way, for all of those who are just joining in or wasn't here for the beginning of the stream, this is Tim Pool's sister. Her name is Lisa Pool. Okay, just thought. I just realized why is her first name the same as Tim's? Huh? I guess she's not married. All right, let's continue.
Like so upset. I'm like sitting, like I had my head on my steering wheel, like why did I even accept this offer? I don't want to come all the way here. I had to drive 12 hours with my kids in the car, throwing up every 20 minutes to a half hour. I put my I have a 2 and a 5-year-old. I had to put them through that, bringing them all the way out there. Tim did pay for my pod. I was grateful for that. I didn't want to go out there, but
my pod.
Just live in Z-Pod.
You would live in Z-Pod. Tim Pool is Klaus Schwab confirmed. Huh?
He paid for my pod and bugs, so I'm grateful for that.
Guys, Tim Pool is. Uh-oh. The sensors are coming. Oh no, the sensors are coming. Okay, let's continue.
did he do that? Like he moved Adam? Yeah. It was nice of him to do it. It wasn't the help I needed.
Oh, now we're hearing the dishes clink.
Yeah, now we're into the bigger stuff. How many dishes does she have that it takes this bloody long?
I mean, do you know how much a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old is gonna eat? Or at this point, it's probably 3 and 6, but still.
Okay, but I'm sorry. When I was 3 and 6, it's not like we were handed like 30 freaking plates. It was one plate with all the stuff on it and one freaking sippy cup.
I mean, you're an old head. We're talking about Generation Alpha kids.
Okay, yeah, to be fair, I don't exactly know how children today eat. I kind of avoid content from the under 18 crowd as much as I can because God knows I don't want that shit in my recommended.
Oh, gonna get some Elsa Gate stuff.
Oh no, it's just like, oh hey, let me show you this thing on YouTube. Click it open, and it's a whole bunch of kids. Like, no, I don't want that. Thank you very much. I would much rather be caught with porn than a YouTube feed full of children.
Oh yeah, okay, actually, yeah, that makes sense. I get what you're saying now. That yeah. I get it. I mean, like you could say it's like your nephew, I don't know, your nephew was like on your computer or whatever.
It doesn't matter what excuse you make at that point. They've seen it. They're going to judge you in the half second, and no matter what you say at that point, it's not going to make a damn bit of difference.
Yeah, see, this is why there's a private mode. That's whenever there's something that's like, okay, I know I don't want this on my YouTube feed. It's like I was listening to this one rapper who may have beat his wife or like multiple of his wives when he and arguably children, I don't remember, but I was like, okay, I was feeling a little bit nostalgic, I was like, all right, let me listen to it, and I was like, oh wait, I don't want his like 4-year-old lyric videos in my recommended. Let me just go into private tab and listen to it. Let me see if his music still holds up, because like I remember the music being pretty good, but so somebody else may have mentioned how it's like garbage, so yeah, that's yeah, I was talking about Net Nobody, by the way, just if you know who that is. Well, let's let's continue. Let's continue with this video.
I did take it though. So after that incident, I was like, shit. So I had to talk with Chris. I was like, Chris, what's the deal? He's like, yeah, I know. Sometimes when he does that, you just gotta pull him aside. And I'm like, man, this is ridiculous. He should have been doing this in his office. First off, that's not cool. And so after that, there was just so many things. He did that. This wasn't the first time he did this. He did this quite a few times with his employees. And I tried having a talk with him, and I said, Tim, you got to stop doing that. I said, be a leader, not a boss. I think it went in one out the other. So,
Wow, Tim Pool not listening to criticism? Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it?
He always seems so open and receptive to constructive criticism and change.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. We're gonna pull up. I think it was the next Timcast IRL episode after Adam released his video. It was featuring 3 very prominent people in the headlines right now. You might have heard of it. Yay, Milo, and Nick. And I think if I were saying Nick's last name, there might be an issue with you know. Oh wait, wrong button. Hold up. Yo, that's what's gonna happen to my channel. So yeah, let's continue with the video.
after that, I remember it was that same girl. It was her birthday. And we actually did an episode on it on the Cast Castle.
Wait, same girl as her. So wait, I kind of want to cross reference this. I like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna look at the Cast Castle YouTube channel. Let's see. Cast. Oh wait, can I? Okay, Cast Castle. We'll do it live. We'll do it. Okay. So let's see. Can't wait. Actually, let me search up Cast Castle birthday. Let's see what that pulls up. Okay, Seamus, Joe Rogan. Oh man, Joe Rogan. That was a year ago. Lydia and Andy get married hours before Timcast IRL. Actually, I'm gonna open that in another tab because it's gonna be funny looking at it. And let's see, Ian Cross. Okay, what was it? Where's the I'm trying to like I have to. Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it. Huh. Well, I guess we'll wow, my own stream I found in my recommended. Who would have thunk? Man, I love the YouTube algorithm. It just makes no sense. It's like, hey, can I give my stream in like other people's algorithms? Nah, my own.
You know, I would not be surprised if Tim is actually able to call up YouTube and tell them to hide certain episodes, assuming he didn't just outright delete it.
Yeah. I'm assuming he like somebody worked for him that like deleted the episodes. Also, by the way, credit where credit's due. Tim actually exposed that YouTube is emailing creators, like big creators, to lobby like the US government for like keeping Section 230 as it is. And the reason YouTube wants that is so they can, take down videos for how do I describe why YouTube takes down videos? You know why. Views that are not compatible with YouTube's vision.
Well, okay, that's very much the thing. This is the primary thing that I say Trump majorly failed on, is that he did not strip all these people of their Section 230 protections, because the whole point of the Section 230 protections is so that they can't be sued because they are supposed to be platforms. However, they act as publishers. And therefore, if they're going to say, what is allowed on their platform and what is not in terms of views, then that means that they are publishers, and therefore the stuff that they do allow on, they should be liable for.
Yeah, and also not to mention how Twitter also had the like context. Instagram has this too, and probably Facebook. Not like not like I've ever used it. It's like, oh, like you see an article, there's more context to this. Other readers want to know, hey, this is a biased source. Be careful. Like I'm pretty like with RT, like it's like Russian state affiliated media. It's like, okay, and it's like there's also for like the Chinese. It's like those tags. It's like, okay, I see. So yeah, let's continue with this. This episode. This
Everybody
video.
was there except him. When I said, Tim, we're gonna sing Happy Birthday to her. Do you want to come join in? I made her a cake. He said, no. He wouldn't even let us sing in the green room in the area where all the guests hang out. And this was like,
bruh.
Like I don't think he had a podcast that night. So we
So if the green room's not being used, then why even have an issue with people being in there? I don't understand. This is like when the Quartering tried to go on Adamcast, then Timcast on the same night, because this was back when Adam still lived in the Cast Castle, and he would start his stream, his podcast, and then like 2 hours before Tim started. So once he ends, Tim starts.
Okay, wait. So is it like a girl's birthday?
I think so. She might be referring to Lydia.
Huh.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Like the girl's name is unclear, but assume like.
But if it was a girl that wasn't Lydia, then I'd understand, because maybe she turned him down for sloppy toppy or something.
Yeah, we're not exactly sure, because she doesn't seem to know many names, and the only name that she did drop was who was
Addison?
Yeah, Allison, yeah. She did name drop her, so she knew Tim Pool's girlfriend. Yeah. So yeah, let's continue.
It might have been before his show. He was too busy watching the movie Don't Look Up on Netflix.
Bruh. I get how he kind of like, he doesn't have to watch it for a job, because like that's such an irrelevant movie, right? But like,
which movie?
Don't Look Up. It's starring Leonardo DiCaprio.
That one.
Okay, yeah, okay, yeah.
The fucking this is a climate change metaphor. The movie.
yeah, basically. That's the movie. Not like I saw it, because I try not to. I think like I know I like, if you go to my very first video on my channel, I know it's Space Jam. It's a Space Jam 2 review, but I try not to watch movies that I know are going to be bad. Minus that Space Jam 2 review, or for even if I can milk it for content. But yeah, but let's continue on with the video.
So finally, the last straw where I got tired of it. I made him. I didn't know this was gonna happen. I made these pictures for him. I had them in these frames. My mom had them. They were pictures of us skating. I was at the skate park when we were teenagers in Burbank, Illinois, and my mom took them.
Why was I muted? Dude, even OBS is trying to censor me. All right, even OBS is shilling for Tim Pool. They've infected the free and open source software.
Oh no, open source software where anyone can look at the code behind it? Oh geez, I hope that a whole bunch of very rich and well-funded people don't use a literal army of software engineers to backdoor it.
Yeah, I mean, I do have I do have quite a big of plugins in OBS, so that might be it. Okay, yeah, but I because I don't think we've seen Tim Pool as a teenager, so Because like I know in the like 2000s he had long hair. Because there is like this one skate video of his that like he had long hair. He just had it's an old skate video and he was skating with long hair. It's weird. It's
Okay. But here's the thing though, like we got like I got an image right now of Tim like at the Occupy thing, and that was like 2008. So so if Tim had long hair, it had to have been like early to mid 2000s.
I mean, I feel like it was from 2005.
Yeah, so
maybe
he lost it. He lost his hair in 3 years,
bro. Tim lost his hair before I even grew mine, bro. Bro. All right, let's continue.
Because she used to be into photography. So it's all of us. I'm in some of them, and I thought, you know what, this would be a really nice thing to put in the house to make it look like friendly. I mean, you know, maybe it'll be nice because he has skaters come here. Maybe we can hang out from the skate park. So I got the pictures from my mom's photo album. I found a bunch of 5x7 and 4x6 frames, and I framed them, and I brought them to the house, to the cast castle. Well, when I brought them to Allison, she said Tim said no. And I was like,
oh wait, okay. By the way, I forgot. I remember, Gray, when you were talking. This chat was sent a while ago, but Black Redfill too. He said that's like, to be fair, YouTube has been getting better, only sending me the notification 40 minutes late. And the funny thing is, on one of my Pokemon Shield streams, he was like, we were like 2 hours into the stream. And Black Redfill too, he knows a lot about Pokemon, all right? like if I'm asking a question, he's gonna be the one to answer when it comes to that. And then he got the notification 2 hours late. 2 hour, and like I'm about to end the stream and he just pops up. It's very unfortunate. So I just thought that was funny, to be fair.
oh, that's a bummer, you know? And look, I tried to make these pictures because I thought, Tim and I didn't really have a close relationship already. So I thought maybe this would be something that I can do for him to like just help us bring us closer together. I don't listen to his podcast really. I'm not really political, but I just wanted to be there to support him. To just be there and be his sister and be supportive. And so because he said no to the pictures, I thought I'd have a talk with him privately in his little like living area. And I said, Tim, hey, how come you don't want them hung up in the house? Maybe I can help you hang them up in your place, And he said, why would I hang up pictures of people I haven't spoken to in 16 years, Lisa? Why would I do that?
I can literally imagine him saying it like that. Like that's
I can
so
hear it in
on
his
point.
voice.
Yeah.
Like literally, I can hear it in his voice. I can see his face. Like, so offended by the idea. It's like, wow.
Why would I do that?
Like, okay. That's like, I'm really starting to get. Okay, so what I'm trying to see here is that she's making this attempt apparently to get closer to him, but she's not realizing he doesn't want to be like, he doesn't want to be your friend, doesn't want to be your equal, he doesn't want to close the distance between you two. No. There is going to be distance, and it is the distance that he is above you. That is what he wants. If you got him a freaking oil painting that made him look like some sort of presidential figure, he'd hang that front and center where everyone could see it. But if you make him appear to be human and relatable to the serfs, hell no.
That like I'm just thinking of like Death Note, right? 'Cause, like in the anime, like the opening literally depicts Light as God, and that's how he sees himself. Because that's Tim Pool.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like if you freaking did an oil painting of Tim Pool as literal Jesus with a whole bunch of people bowing towards him, he'd absolutely put that up where everyone could freaking see it. But if you make it like, hey, he went to high school and hung out with people at a skate park, and it's actually kind of sweet and nostalgic. No, he doesn't want to see himself as that. He wants to see himself as superior.
Yeah. Yep. Sounds about right.
That was his response.
Actually, you know what? That actually makes me think. Because I caught the clip somewhat recently of him making his fake cry on camera.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And it actually was like, and it reminded me a second, well, compare and contrast to when I was watching him several years ago. He has changed the angle of his camera from pointing down to straight across.
Huh. Yeah, because cause he records his own videos in his, I think it's in his house. But when he gets to when he gets to the studio, that's where he records Timcast IRL. But the thing is, he live streamed to his Timcast channel, which is like, the one where he posts twice a day, but it was in the studio. So
And it's just, again, like not having watched his content in years, like when I watched it, it was really just him reading shit off a computer screen and then looking at the camera to talk to it.
yeah, sounds about right.
Like that was it. So ever since he got like a studio and started having a back and forth with multiple people, I have no idea. But just the comparison is he's very much framed himself compositionally in a more dominant position. And I think that like that just kind of ties in with this. Like he doesn't want to be who he was before because that's the thing. Like, I wouldn't know, but at the very least, he doesn't like who he was before. He doesn't want to be that person.
Curious.
So anything that reminds him of his past, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he brought his sister out there just so that he could have power over
her. I feel like this is getting a bit too like not a doctor diagnosing people. but continue.
But that's the thing, like okay, you have older sister, single mother, financial issues. Now, of course, all we have is like this is her basically complaining about him. So we have no idea how interactions went beyond that. But at the very least, we're not really getting the vibe that they're a happy family.
Yeah, sounds about right. All right, let's continue. We have 15 minutes left on this video, by the way. Yeah, just thought we should. Just thought we should.
Okay, that's going to be like an hour plus of content. Like, is there something we're hoping to get out of this aside from more Tim Pool anecdotes? Really?
Yeah,
because like, the whole like that's the thing. Is like, okay, I understand. We're listening to a woman speak, so she's just going to keep going off on tangents and bring up single events. Because the whole point of this is apparently, I want the real Tim Pool, my brother, back. It's like, we have no idea who that is, because all you're doing is complaining about how he's been an asshole to you over the past month and whatever, ever since he called you up and said, hey, move out here and work for me.
Yep.
And apparently she was hard up enough that she took that deal.
Yeah, and she probably had, believed something about her brother that she did not yet learn that was false. I'd also believe that.
Of course, we're also assuming that, but then we're just getting her perspective, which, of course, is going to paint her in the best light possible.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
like that's the thing. We don't really have a reliable narrator for this anyway. So
Yeah, we really don't. But I can just imagine I can just imagine Adam is the closest to being on point, considering he did not immediately do it, and that he did seem genuine on his stream talking about it.
the stuff that makes me give more credence to Adam's side of stuff is that he's also pointing out his own flaws, his own mistakes, and his own regrets. I haven't seen that from anyone else.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Yep. All right, let's keep going through the video.
My eyes welled up with tears. I felt like I was going to cry my eyes out. It was hurtful. I turned to Allison, and she said, Lisa, I'm really sorry. I didn't know he was going to do that. I said, yeah, neither did I. And that was when I knew. He wasn't my brother anymore.
Oh.
It's just different. So after that, he wasn't 100% the reason why I left. That was part of it. I wasn't happy. My kids, they weren't happy there at all.
Single mother of two children with no man in the house. Not happy. Oh, shocker.
Wow. You went there.
I mean, like, here's the thing. Like, you've got this woman who, late 30s, early 40s, single mother, 2 children, and she's ranting about how she can't reconnect with her brother while doing the dishes into a camera. And she is coasting off his fame. Like, let's be honest, if this wasn't Tim Pool's sister, no one would give a shit.
Yeah. And also probably like this is also in the wake of Adam's stuff that she decided to come out about this. So
like that's the thing. Like this is like pure clout riding. So like keep in mind, ladies, I'm willing to bet almost none of you, in fact, probably maybe 3 of you who will ever hear this in all of the future to come. Maybe 3 of you have a multi-millionaire younger brother. To the rest of you, literally no one is ever going to give a shit. And this is going to be your future. So burn it into your mind.
Oh. Okay, wait, there we go.
It's like, I wanted to be there, but I just couldn't. I just couldn't do it. So, listen, I'm completely grateful that Tim helped me out in a bind. 100%. I mean, it was really great of him. And I don't want to just make this video just to shit on my brother. I do love him, but hey, he's not him anymore. I think...
What the heck does that even mean? I'm sorry, I hear that a lot. Like, you freaking trash the guy and is like, well, I love him, but like, what the heck does that even mean? I still love him, but you have not said a single kind thing about him. You have not given any reason at all to even begin to justify what he's doing. Like, what exactly about any of this shows that you love him aside from he's family and so I can't detach myself from it?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like if you're willing to criticize somebody, like because I'm not gonna wish like, oh, I wish Hassan Piker gets better. He's not the same guy. I don't care. All right, I'm not gonna criticize somebody that I don't care for, or never cared for. Maybe Hassan was a bad idea because he's kind of like his celebrity.
Well, no, that's the thing. Like, I'll absolutely. Okay, here's the thing. I'll criticize someone, but like,
yeah,
I'm not pulling them aside. Like, this is not the context of I'm having a private one-on-one conversation with you because I care about you. No. She's ranting to the internet while doing the dishes.
Well, we know how Tim's hard to get one-on-one contact with. It's he was not willing to talk with Adam, really, all about that stuff. So, does that extend to his own sister?
Oh, yes. Wow, it might be that the only way that Tim will ever have a heart to heart with his sister is if the internet shames him into doing it.
Yep. Yeah, sounds about right.
But but the other question is like, what the heck is the I love him button? I was like, I still love him. He's my brother.
Yeah.
What does that even mean? What is that
Okay.
quantified as?
Okay.
It's more a larger question.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's quite a philosophical thing.
well, no, it's more so it just sounds like something that people throw out there. Like they just say that, and then they're supposed to have some sort of protective qualities. Like, oh, I still love him, but no.
Yeah.
Like,
well, okay. Here's a better example. So, say I'm going to, let's just say I'm going to Salt Lake City. All right, and then, I'm mildly frustrated at the grocery store because like the cash register person is doing bad. All right, I have no ties to Salt Lake City. All right, I don't know who this person is. What energy? Why should I expend any energy in criticizing that person? But say, if like my little brother was like working at a grocery store, and then I see him doing a bad job. See, that's when I can actually, hey, you ain't doing good, Chief. You ain't doing good. I think that's a more, I think that's a more applicable kind of, scenario, I could say.
yeah, I understand that, but again, you're talking to that person individually, trying to give them advice to save them from a pitfall.
Yeah.
Like this would be more like you went on the internet and then made a video vertical while water was running, ranting about how they're fucking up and how you wish that they weren't as much of a fuck up.
25-minute video. I feel
3 hours of content.
Yeah. Sounds about, we're at, what are we? An hour 20 minutes and we're bruh. Okay, yeah, we gotta keep getting through this.
Adam's thing, I think he needs to take a step back and really look at the person he's become, because he's not that person anymore. I mean, I know him and I weren't close already, so it just sucks because the Tim that I knew, at least the Tim that I somewhat had some kind of relationship with, damn, this is a different Tim. I don't know. It's crazy. So anyways, so fast forward to, I tell Tim and Allison, you know what? Situation has changed. I have a way to go back to Illinois where my kids can be happy in a house. I was able to come back.
Imagine you're in a situation where your kids are going to be more happy in Illinois. Imagine being in that situation.
Well, to be fair, if you're living, where the heck? If you're living in the place where Tim Pool's living, which is probably a commie-infested hellhole,
Are you gonna finish that thought?
Okay, let me put it this way: where would you rather be, California or Ohio?
I mean, Ohio.
There you fucking go. And it's like, I'm a Canadian. I don't know shit about Illinois, but I assume it's one of the more boring states.
Illinois is where Chicago is at.
Oh. I mean, damn, it's gotta be really fucking bad. Like, holy shit. Jesus Christ. Yeah, oh god, yeah. Like, I don't know, maybe you're not sending them to Chicago, maybe you're just sending them to like a farm away from the city or something. But if you're like, you know what? It really sucks here. You'd be happier in Chicago right now. God, that's bad. I mean, like, that's Gotham City levels of bad.
I just like how you didn't know like what Illinois was until I mentioned Chicago. Yeah. Real. Okay.
Things worked out really well, and for my kids. And I know Tim said my kids were welcome in his house. It didn't really feel that way. It was weird. Like here, for instance, there was a time when my 5-year-old daughter, she was playing on he has a little arcade thing with a joystick, and she was playing with the arcade joystick thing, and she was wrenching on it a little bit. So Tim said, "Hey, can you get her off of that? She's gonna break it." And I said, "Oh my God, absolutely, of course." So I was like, "Hey." So I had my 5-year-old get off, and she really liked playing on it, but that's okay. I understand, So I had her get off of it, but she had been there all day.
Hold on. So I'm willing to bet that it's like the equivalent of one of those freaking SpongeBob TV game things. Tim Pool makes a 7-figure salary, and he is concerned about a freaking
plug and play
that probably goes for a plug and play that at most probably goes for like $30 to $50 at the high end.
I don't know. Maybe it's from like 2008 and it's collectible.
Yeah, like I can totally see him having like vintage shit, but for fuck's sake, the man makes a 7-figure salary and he can't, even if he's concerned about that one, get her a freaking duplicate or something if she really likes it that much.
Yeah, I don't know, because like the way she describes it, she doesn't exactly know. She doesn't have the know-how. So, well, like whatever she says, you can interpret it in different ways.
The way she described it, though, like it has a joystick and it's a little arcade thing. It has to be a plug and play.
Like I'm thinking it's either plug and play, an arcade 1-up, which is actually like over $100, maybe $200, or it's like another like thing where it's like a super tiny arcade where you can play like an arcade game. It's a not good form factor at all. But
here's the thing: like if it was like an arcade table, a 5-year-old wouldn't be able to play it. They're not tall enough, so it has to be something that you could play sitting on a couch, looking at a TV, and plugging in.
Yeah, I don't know.
And if all it's got is like a joystick that she's wrenching on, again, like the way she was describing it, the freaking SpongeBob plug and play just popped into my head.
Maybe it's an Atari 2600. Who knows?
Okay, in which case, I'm sorry, Tim, that's your fault for leaving an Atari 2600 where a 5-year-old could get a hold of it.
that goes in the attic, okay? That goes in the adult's room.
That goes in a locked display case. Or at the very least, in the room that the kids aren't allowed to go into. That is not you don't put a freaking vintage item out where 5-year-olds can get it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's continue. We are opining on the joystick thing.
Well, let's be honest. These conversations are more interesting than what she has to say.
I mean, yeah, possibly true.
They were both really tired. They didn't take a nap because I didn't have daycare. I brought them to the house sometimes, and so she started throwing a temper tantrum, and I couldn't really get a handle on it. I was trying. My daughter was laying flat on the rug, covering her face. She was scared because there was.
Okay, I just like to point out if she was here in October, or she joined in October of 2021, just know that was before Jack Murphy was kind of ousted from Timcast, because I think that was like December. He had his last show on Timcast, so she met Jack Murphy. that's not anything of value, really. I highly doubt she even like remembers or cares about him. I just think that's
remember the beard.
The beard, yeah. gray
Like,
on the
it should-
sides.
Like she's like if you ask, do you remember Jack Murphy? Who? Show a picture of the beard. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sounds about right. All right.
was like a bunch of people. There was like 12 to 15 people or something, like standing around, and she was screaming and crying. And she, like I said, she was really tired. I mean, I don't know. And so, I went to go over to her to comfort her and pick her up. I was going to take her to the other room and have a talk with her. Now, normally, if this was my own house, I know they say ignore the temper tantrum because they're doing it to get attention. But in this case, it was like, I felt really embarrassed, okay? Because like my kid is screaming, you know, and all these people are like only one guy out of a whole bunch had kids, so he understood. But everyone else was kind of like, and I'm sure they were understanding, but I don't know. It's hard to explain if you're not a parent. I don't know. So, I went to go comfort her, and Tim yelled at me not to.
Yeah, you see what I mean about this is about him having power over her?
How is he who does not have a child gonna yell at her on how to take care of his kid or on her kid? Like he doesn't even have children. Like what?
He doesn't have kids, and they're not his kids.
Yeah, they're not his kids. Why are you yelling at your sister who's presumably older about kids raising out? I just don't get it. Okay, but let's see. Let's see what let's continue. Let's see what she's going to talk about.
And he's like, no, don't touch her, Lisa. Don't go over there. And I was like, Tim, I have to go talk. I have to go get her. I'm going to... No, don't touch her, Lisa. First off, it's not his kid. That's what was really heartbreaking. And
yeah, exactly what we said.
And he said, I don't go do that. And I'm like, why? And he's like, because that's what mom would do. Mom would tell you to ignore the behavior.
Okay. So this like what 5-year-old, 6-year-old kids having a tantrum, and then but Tim knows exactly what the 5-year-old is thinking because
but the thing is, but it's different because this is not like this isn't the house. This isn't within the private residence. This is at the office.
Yeah, and also like Tim's just like assuming how he grew up, his childhood. That just copy and paste that to every other child, and then it's fine.
Like but like that, like that's what mom would do. Is like, okay, first of all, Tim, context for one. 2, you flip flop on positions so many times that I would have bet that you just pulled that shit right out of your ass.
Who knows? I really want to know what this story. Right as you said, it's like, yeah, we're more interesting. This is getting interesting now. This is getting interesting.
And if you watch my TikTok about my DNA story, that's the reason why I'm not speaking about it. So I was like,
huh? The hell? What did you just say? The DNA stuff? I feel like I need to go on her TikTok now. Frankly, I think I don't know, like, cause from the TikToks of her that I've seen like reposted to Twitter, it's pretty insane. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure the TikTok I saw, she was talking about like Tim Pool treating her kids, or okay, this is getting really interesting. Let's continue.
what? I was like, yeah, because mom did such a bang up job. And he goes, I'm a fucking millionaire. He said that in front of all of his...
No way.
Well, you're also a fucking piece of shit, Tim, so congratulations.
No way.
Fucking piece of shit with no goddamn social skills. and you made your money by flip flopping and holding no position. So, yeah, you ate exactly what I'd call a well-adjusted side of healthy parenting. Because keep in mind that same mother also raised your sister, who's a single mother of 2 brats, one of which is currently screaming on the ground.
Yeah. Not to mention Chris Pool, who stole Adam's jacket supposedly, and there's probably other stuff he did bad. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care.
I notice, of course, like how Tim goes like, well, that's what mom do. Is like, well, Tim, what would dad do?
Tim's father is a firefighter. If you didn't know, if you didn't say it enough on like every video of his.
Well, apparently all his dad did was freaking fight fires. If he's going to point out like, well, no, we have to use mom's method of child rearing.
Yeah. All right, let's continue on.
Employees. It was disgusting. I couldn't get out of that place fast enough, so I packed up my stuff. I got a pod, paid for it myself, and I left. Came back to Illinois. So I'm back in Illinois, and I'm happy. I'm here. My kids are happy. I can take them to the playground. I'm not having to work these long hours all day. So I've got something really stuck on my plate here.
Wait, long hours, like, well, I'm not sure how big that premises is, but like
long hours, like
as much as Tim claims he does. Is it 12? Is it 16?
Okay, keep in mind, like, let's assume 6 hours for sleep.
6 hours is a bit low, but yeah, let's go with
Yeah,
that.
no, that's the thing. Like, I'm assuming 6 hours just because I'm not going to assume that they're getting 8 hours if they're working 14. Like,
Yeah.
so, like, there's 20 hours, so that leaves 4 hours when you're not working for commute and food and shopping.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't think that even with a cocaine habit, that's sustainable.
Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's.
The thing was like, but that's like long hours. Like, I'm sorry, it's like a verbal trick. It's like working long hours. Yeah, give me a freaking number here, because you say long hours. All you've done is put a vague thing into people's heads, so they'll think, oh wow, she must have been working like 12, 14 hours. Whereas for all we know, a 6-hour day is considered long hours to her.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know. Could be,
Yeah.
like, was she putting in a 40-hour week? Was she putting in a 30-hour week? Long hours is a feeling. It's not an objective fact.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's continue with the story, though.
Oh my goodness, this is very stuck. That needs to suck. Okay. So,
I'm sorry.
Illinois.
So, sorry. Like, the fucking dishwasher triggered right now. So, you've been fucking washing dishes for the past 15 plus minutes. And you did not have the dishes already soaking in the sink.
I think this I think this is kind of a derivative of, say, like a TikTok live or an Instagram live stream, which, because it's like vertical. It's just, that's what it's reminding me of,
Yeah, it feels like a TikTok.
Yeah.
A very long TikTok.
Dude, TikTok allowing videos longer than 1 minute is actually the worst thing to happen ever. It truly is.
Okay, like, Manic, do you remember Vines when those were a thing?
I don't think I had Vine, but I know what you're talking about.
Like, when TikTok came out and did it say, I thought, like, isn't this just Vine?
Okay. No, it was Musically. Do you remember Musically?
No.
Oh, dude. Just look up musically cringe compilation from like 2016. It's great. It's great. As you mentioned, you probably don't want that on your recommended, but
Whatever. I'll open Chrome and look at it under one of my other accounts. Then I'll just use a sacrificial account. It's like, look, you're the one that gets the sus search history.
Such serious. All right. Let's go. I don't know. Part of me wants to watch these on stream or the cringe compilation on stream, but chances are, musically may use copyrighted music because it's basically just proto TikTok.
So yeah, your stream's definitely getting nuked.
yeah. But let's continue.
And things are great. And I ended up meeting a woman on social media who used to work for him. We're gonna call her Shmishmina. I can't use her real name. So Shmishmina and I, we become fast friends. And like I said in that TikTok, we bond over the abuse. What he did to her was really awful. She got it really bad. I don't blame her for being angry with Tim, which I'm confused because I guess she's not. I don't know, but what he did to her was really awful. She did not deserve what he did to her, but that's not my story itself. So anyway.
Okay, sorry. Now, here's the thing. So she starts out in Illinois in a bad enough situation that she tosses her kids in the car and drives 12 hours with no established place to live and apparently not even $3,000 in her pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Works for her brother under shitty conditions until it becomes unbearable. And then goes back to Illinois, and apparently whatever drove her out of Illinois and made her not happy there, now she's fine. You know, I guess it's like you think your life's shit, and then you do a stint in prison, and then you're just thankful that you can breathe again once you get out.
Yeah.
And then she gets back and is like, okay, did you make a lot of money when you were working for Tim, and did you save it up? Because I'm sorry, like, you tossed your kids back in the car, and then I assume you just drove back to Illinois. It's like, did you have enough saved up that you could that you were able to get another job that also finances stuff? Like,
yeah, I mean,
like apparently she just went back to Illinois, everything fixed itself all of a sudden. Like, there's a process there.
that's not what the story's about. This is about Tim. This is not about like the financial situation, or I mean, unless Tim caused it.
Probably not. I mean, he did just call her apparently out of the blue, but for all we know, he like heard through a family member that she was doing financially hard, and he saw it as an opportunity.
Yeah. So yeah. Well, let's continue through.
Anyways, Shmina and I, we become best friends, and it was great. So like I said, we bond over his abuse, but Tim never mentioned her to me at all. I never heard of this woman once. In fact, when I was at his house, I think I saw some mail of hers, and I was like, hey, who is this lady? And I was like, oh, she just used to work here. So when I met her here back in Illinois, I did talk to a few other ex-coworkers still at the castle, and they were like, oh, Shmishmina's great. She's really cool. And
Who is great?
This Shmishmina, who she's apparently using a false name for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, chat seems to think that she might be the cat girl, where I guess Tim did something.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So like, she leaked to some press like a year ago about Tim Pool stole her cat or whatever, which I assumed
If
that was
that's
false.
not the case, if that's not the case, then I guess we have to wonder exactly how many women has Tim run through? Where like they just work for him, he abuses the shit out of them, and then they leave. Like if this isn't the same woman, then we have to wonder how many victims of Tim Pool. We need Alyssa Milano to rally all the women together so that all the victims of Tim Pool can come forward.
Dude, imagine if the Women's March is just like it just goes from DC to West Virginia.
It's just women who got treated like garbage by Tim Pool.
Dude, actually, you know what? Okay. Everybody email the Women's March about the atrocities that Tim Pool has done to his coworkers. Okay, like that's when we'll get action.
Not his coworkers. This is a boss.
Yeah.
This is a white male boss abusing his female employees.
Yes. All right. We'll discuss this later. But you know, the bald white male boss is being abusive to his employees that are female, might I add. So yeah, I think
and he slept with at least one of them.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Cheating on his girlfriend at the same time. So yeah. Let's continue.
I was like, oh, okay. And Tim was friends with her on Facebook. So I thought, oh, his personal Facebook. So I'm like, okay, she's a friend, not a foe. Okay. So that's what I got. So I felt like, you know, she must be safe. And when I left, Tim and I left on good terms, by the way. I know you see the hug in this episode. We did leave on good terms as far as I know. But I think secretly, I think they were really upset that I left. So, anyways, so her and I, we talk, and Tim ends up finding out that we were talking. And at the same time, he's getting swatted like crazy. I know he was paranoid. He was really scared because, look, man, he doesn't know who was swatting his house, and that is really scary. And I get it, you know, but I didn't appreciate him calling me up when I'm in the car with my kids. I've got my girlfriend's son in the car, her 7-year-old, my 5 and 2-year-old, and my 13-year-old, and we're all on our way home from a long day. Now, if any of you have children or have been with a gang of kids all day at the zoo, it is exhausting. It's really exhausting. I was worn out. My legs were tired. All my snacks were gone. My kids ate them all. We just couldn't wait to get back home, and so I still had to drop my friend off. And Tim messages me and says, call me now. Tim does not talk to me.
Yeah. So it seems to be a running theme. Just Tim will not talk to you unless he needs to talk to you.
And then he demands that you talk to him.
Yep. Yeah. Sounds about right. Just talk to me. You know, like, to be fair, I could imagine you'd get paranoid after getting swatted multiple times. To be fair, that is a thing that happened earlier this year. But you know, let's see what he says.
Nor has he ever. He doesn't just call me or text me. And this was like a while after I left his house, out of nowhere, out of the blue. So, I was like, what? And I texted him back. I was at a red light, and I said, I'm driving right now, and I have the kids in the car. I can't, you know. I'm like, I can't. And so I can't talk to you. So he was like, well, the FBI or the cops are on the way to my house right now. You need to talk to me. And I'm like, fine. So I call him. I'm like, fine.
Yeah, that creates a sense of urgency. Yeah, the FBI and cops are on their way. The FBI and
cops are on the way to the house. Like, what the? I'd be like, what the fuck does that have to do with me?
What? I think you have some bigger issues.
That sounds like a you problem.
And I'm just thinking like Spider-Man 1. Does that sound like my problem? Or however it went?
Like, that's the thing. Is like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Like, if my brother calls me up right now and says, "Hey, the FBI and cops are on their way right now. You need to call me right now." Like, what the fuck am I going to do?
And where do I fall into this?
How the fuck is me having a conversation with you at all relevant? I'm not even a conspirator in anything. We don't need to get our fucking story straight before the cops show up. I think you have bigger problems.
Yeah.
And I got 3 screaming kids in the back here, and we all just want to go home and rest up. So, like, look, that's, and as well driving too. So, can you imagine? Can you imagine ending up in the hospital? Maybe one of your kids and maybe one of your friends' kids are dead because you swerved off the road or got T-boned because you weren't paying attention because your brother was bitching you out for talking to an ex-employee.
Yeah. Okay, did she say she was like still driving when talking on the phone?
She's at a red light when she sends the text. So yes.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
She has multiple kids in the vehicle, at least one of which isn't hers.
Oh yeah, okay. Ooh, okay. Let's see what the conversation. Let's see what she says.
What do you want, Tim? And he immediately, the first thing out of his mouth is, "Why are you talking to Shashmina?"
Oh.
And I was like, what?
Yep. Yep, the first thing. That's the first thing he says. Yeah, I can't say I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, and again, how is this relevant to the FBI and cops showing up at your place that I need to talk about this right now while there are multiple minors in this vehicle, which is a dangerous weapon surrounded by other dangerous weapons, and death is around every turn with a split-second distraction?
Bro, I just like would have waited. I would have waited till like we're off the road.
That's the thing. I wouldn't have even texted the dude back. I would have just been like, "Oh, my phone buzzed. I'll get that when I get home."
Yeah.
Not, "Oh, my phone buzzed. I better pull that up and check it and see who it is."
Yeah, it's not like she talks to Tim enough to have like a custom like notification for him or a custom ringtone. So yeah, so who knows? I don't know. Does she have like a phone holder thing on her thing? Or I mean, I don't even like. Does she have the car?
No, it's the thing. She had to do it. No, she had to do it at a red light. So it's not like she had one of those vehicles where you can play text to speech.
Yeah.
Where she was calling on the dashboard and then call them from there. No, she physically had to have her phone in her hands, meaning her hands off the wheel, eyes off the road.
To be fair, I doubt she had the money for that too. So
yeah, probably. Like, but the point is, she is being highly irresponsible, and again, Tim does not give a fuck about anyone else's circumstances. He's paranoid, and he needs to talk about something. And again, this has nothing to do, like the fucking. Now, for all we know, maybe this Shashmina person, like maybe he did something to her that does justify the fucking cops and FBI showing up. I don't fucking know.
Actually, that could be interesting now. This completely recontextualizes these events for like the last 3 years. It's completely all like basically his whole career. It's just like completely gives it a new light. It's like, well, what was like were these swattings? I mean, like if it's just some random person who doesn't even live in the area calling in, no, the swattings are not justified. But were the reasons legit? Well, did Shashmina actually like say some truth? Who knows? Let's this is getting juicy. I want to keep seeing it, hearing.
And he started yelling at me, raising his voice, saying I was a fucking idiot in front of my
Bruh.
children. I told him, by the way, that there were kids in the car.
Oh.
It did put him on speaker.
I mean, if she's driving, then I guess that makes sense to put him on speaker. No.
Okay, now, here's what you do in that situation. Like, heads up to anyone who finds themselves in this situation. You hang up. You finish your drive. You get to a place where you're not about to die at a moment's notice, and then you deal with the impending crisis. Because if he has time to, just keep in mind, apparently the cops and FBI are on the way to his house, and the first thing he thinks is, hey, I better call up my sister and yell at her for talking to an ex-employee.
Yeah, well, what good is that going to do? No, let's see what information he tries to pry out of her.
You know what would be fucking funny and wouldn't surprise me in the slightest?
What?
If he lied about the cops and FBI just to get her to answer, just to get her to call him.
Who knows? That might be true. Who knows? Yeah, let's keep going.
And that seemed to go over his head, I guess. I said, hey, I got my friend here. I just got back from the zoo. What's up, you know? And he's like, why are you talking to Shushmina? And so, at first I was like, oh, God, I really don't want to deal with this, you know? So I told him, and I was like, actually, you're friends with her on Facebook. And he's like, well, yes, but... It was really ridiculous. So the whole time, he's screaming at me about talking to Shushmina. And it was just ridiculous. Dude, I didn't know the whole time that my 13-year-old recorded it. I had no idea.
Wait,
yes.
Wait. So she has a 13-year-old?
Wait, actually, yeah. Wait. So wait,
It's
she's got a 2-year-old, like a 3-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 13-year-old.
So was the 13-year-old just in the custody of the father in that case? During that time?
Maybe your kids have ADD. All different dads.
yeah, I don't know.
I would not be surprised if it was like her custody day and she decides to make an event taking the kids to the zoo. And so, yeah, she takes like her eldest kid for the custody, and then the other ones who chances are daddy's out of the picture for one reason or another. And the friends kid. So keep in mind, she's probably got like 4 kids in the car.
Yeah. I'm not even sure at this point. But
Hey, I think that like at the very least, we can agree that this is not someone who makes good decisions.
yeah, that's fair.
Like, I don't know too many details, but I guess I knew absolutely nothing about. I don't even think I knew Tim had a sister until this video, and all I can tell is right now is Tim's sister has made a series of bad decisions with her life and continues to make them.
But hey, she's making a good decision coming out against Tim Pool, I guess. Because we get to make content. I mean,
well, that's the thing. It might be a good decision for us.
Yeah.
But is it a good decision for her?
I mean, cause like, okay, let's hear where the story's finished.
Keep in mind, Manny. If I take a couple $100 in cash and it's hanging out of my back pocket, I mean, that's probably a good decision for someone other than me. I'm sure someone's grateful.
Yeah, let's just see. Well, let's see where the story finishes, because as it sounds like right now, the bridge has burned. All right, so it's not like she was gonna have any other like path to go back to the castle, and I definitely would want to, frankly. So let's continue. And also, frankly, we didn't even know about Lisa Pool's existence until this video, so there's that. She's probably gonna get a little following on TikTok. So there's that.
Well, in that case, maybe she can start an OnlyFans now and make a fortune that way.
Yeah, let's see.
That was funny. Sorry, I had to my kids were being loud and I had to go put them back to bed. So yeah, he never told me who she was, this Shmashmina lady. So after he was screaming at me, I didn't send her the video, but because I had a copy of this video where Tim is so screaming in such an abusive manner. He was accusing her of being the swatter and me being the swatter. I sent her a link unlisted, not a copy of it, to, and her and I were listening it together. Like, I re-listened to it, but with her, and I had her on the phone with me, and, and she's like, oh my God, I can't believe he's yelling at you that way. And I'm like, I know, right? This is like insane. Little did I know, she recorded the video. And a friend of mine that was out there with her told me, she said, by the way, you're going to have to stop talking to Christina. She's recording all of her phone calls. I had no idea. Mind blown. I had no idea. If Tim would have just told me who this woman was, I had no clue. He was friends with her on Facebook. Everybody in the house vouched for her. I felt really like duped, and hey, that's on me. That was a big mistake on my part. I had no idea. And Tim was screaming at me on the phone, just, why are you talking to...
Yo, I just realized she's no longer doing the dishes. Wait.
Yeah, she had to pause the video to put her kids to bed. Probably because they wouldn't go to sleep because mom's doing the dishes for 20 minutes while also ranting into the camera.
Hold on, sweetiekins. I have to do some E-drama. Hold on.
I don't have time to be a mother. I need to rant to strangers on the internet.
Yeah, let's see. We have 4.5 minutes left, so let's see.
Shmina, and I'm like, I didn't know. Why are you friends with her on Facebook? And everybody vouched for her. Nobody told me who she was when I worked there for months. It was insane. So I had to block her, and I had to stop talking to her. Right after that, I had no idea. So, yeah, and I can't release that video. I know you guys want to see it and hear it and all that stuff. I can't. My kids are in the car. My friend's kid is in the car. They're talking in the video. There's children in it, so I can't. I can't release it. I can't show that video. It's too weird because there's children in it.
No,
so
and what's hilarious, as Black Red Pill points out too, she was like this. She freaking keeps this Shashmita thing, but then as soon as she quotes someone else, she name drops that it's Christina.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not familiar with Christina.
Again, so yeah, apparently there are just a wide variety of women that Tim has abused, and there's a trade of them or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, so you go to all this effort to hide the name, and then you just name drop it anyway, and then you leave the video up. So you edit some B-roll footage in there in post. You splice together multiple videos because there was the cut for that, but you don't listen back to your video to realize that you name dropped her and censor that out.
I mean, I guess it wasn't that important that she name dropped her, I guess. I don't know. Is Christina the same as Shmushmina? Or
yeah, well, that's the thing, because she quoted somebody saying Christina records all her calls. And that's the thing. Apparently that's the thing that he's like, oh no.
Oh.
Recording the phone calls with them will be recorded? Oh no. I mean, quite honestly, this is something that I have noticed for several years now. And and I noticed this too with Tim. Like, even with what's just been mentioned, Tim. If someone gives you a phone call, they are more comfortable abusing you with a phone call because there's no record of it. Contrasting with text messages.
Yeah. Yeah. That is true. Oh, so, that's why Tim asked to call. Okay. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. He said call because he wanted to completely chew her out.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't want to do it over text message so that there wasn't any proof of it.
Yeah, unless you went to the phone company and asked for
they don't necessarily have it recorded at the phone company either.
Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works.
You know what? You know what would have been hilarious though?
What?
She probably could have got Tim to either give up calling her or treat her nicer if she said, "Oh yeah, by the way, there's a 13-year-old filming this entire conversation right now." I would have would have shut the fuck up so fast.
Maybe.
Because that's the thing, like, because that's what he's paranoid about. That this Shushmita Christina girl recording phone calls, meaning she probably has a whole ton of Tim's abusive rants on record.
Yeah.
Because that's not the kind of thing that you do unless you're accustomed to people bitching you out over the phone.
I'm assuming she's under NDA, but just imagine if those got released. Oh man, that would be great. That'd be so much. That'd be like a 4-hour live.
Look, if you need to get something NDA that to go around NDAs, what you do is you anonymously link it to the Washington Post.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, I don't know who could have done that.
I don't know. My phone was hacked, and someone just grabbed everything that was on the cloud in a very nice organized folder with a whole bunch of tags and dates and all named parties involved.
Is there legal precedent for that?
Given, all you have to do is say it's an anonymous source that leaked these documents, and then it doesn't matter apparently.
Yeah, I'm assuming there's only like one person that'd have these recordings of the phone calls, so that could narrow it down like really quickly. So like, what would happen in that case?
It depends on content of NDAs signed, but at the very least, like, okay, maybe it locks up all stuff that could be done, like in the context of the workplace. But if you, the conversation between Lydia and Christina that Christina apparently recorded, or no, not Lydia, Lisa here. Like that conversation that apparently Christina recorded, because Christina records all her phone conversations, and they watch the video. Apparently, that's recorded. That should not be covered under the NDA. Like, surely there can't be a legal NDA that just prevents you from talking about a person who you're no longer employed with forever.
Yeah.
But here's the other thing. I'm willing to bet that Christina doesn't have millions of dollars to throw away at lawyers.
Yeah, that is fair. I highly doubt she does. So let's see how this ends. I'm actually really I'm intrigued by the story. I am invested in this story. Let's finish it.
Release it, but that all did happen. It was just insane. So yeah, after she recorded it, I was like,
back to the dishes. Back to the dishes.
I didn't even finish up the last 4 minutes. Has to jump cut back to doing the dishes because this video would not be complete without running water and clinking plates. Did you leave this dishes for a week or something? Like, oh shit, I've had full-on family dinners that do not take 20 minutes to do the dishes for, and that's including the pots and pans.
Okay, let's hear her out. You know, you got the dishes to deal with.
I say in the video, I'm like, oh my god, I'm like shaking, you know, because the way he spoke to me, it's like he was interrogating me like he was a cop. It was like crazy. And then 12 hours later, from that phone call, he accused me of being the swatter. He told me that she was the swatter, which wasn't true because I have a friend of mine. We had a mutual friend that lived in LA and had just gone hiking with her. And Tim claimed that this Shushmita was in Maryland swatting him, and it wasn't true.
And she continues to say Shushmita.
Yeah, like She probably didn't even register that she said Christina because she was quoting someone else, so she just quotes it verbatim from memory, not realizing she's supposed to conceal the identity in the quote. You know what? Actually, people in the chat, that could be a valid interrogation technique. If you suspect someone of obfuscating a name, see if you can get them to quote a third party about the person in question. They might just slip up.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you're ever in the scenario where you're interrogating someone, you have Gray to thank for that. you always got that.
But keep in mind, the other thing, watch out for that being used on you.
Yeah.
Because now you can recognize that if you are quoting someone else, you are far more likely to do it verbatim and say things that you might actually be trying to conceal.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, let's see. So there's no way that Christina Shushmina is the actual swatter because she hiked with somebody in LA. That's I don't know. That logic's a little
What's the thing? It could be considered an alibi because if you're hiking, I mean theoretically, someone could be out in the middle of I don't know, the woods or whatever, and still get good enough cell reception that they could turn on their data plan, realize that Tim is streaming, and then call the local police and SWAT him. I mean, yeah, theoretically, it's not really an alibi in that sense, unless you can prove that they were in an area with no cell reception, which if you're going hiking and you're going somewhere where there's no cell reception, best of luck because it might be kind of fucked.
Yeah. Sounds about right. Dude, this is getting juicy. I want to see how this ends.
And then 12 hours later, he accused me of being the swatter, his own sister. I'm like, really, man? Come on. So after that, I'm like, man, Tim continued to blow up my phone like 10 times in a row. And then I talked to Chris, and I told Chris that, it was recorded by his niece, my daughter, And Chris, I guess, told Tim, and Tim blew my phone up again 12 times. I was on my way home from the park with my kids, and Tim blew my phone up, like really scary. And then he blew my phone up again from another phone number. Like he has like a bunch of phones, I guess. And instead of, so I know he really wanted to talk to me, but
I heard that, or no, it probably wasn't played, but I heard that. I heard that right there. Yeah, so Tim Pool has a bunch of phones, which I guess somewhat makes sense considering, he runs a whole company and
he's using multiple phone numbers. Like she told him there were other witnesses, so I think he didn't care about there being other kids in the car, but other kids recording? Oh no. Jeez. Okay, so lesson to anyone who ever has to interact with Tim Pool. Wear a body cam. Just be like, hey, heads up, Tim, I'm recording you. And then he'll go paranoid. Why? Like, because I know you're an asshole when you're off camera, so I'm keeping you on camera so you behave yourself.
Yeah. Or, just don't tell him and then, wait for him to slip up. See the real him. See the authentic.
No, here's the thing. Because I'm worried about the stress from being on a body cam and not able to bitch someone out for an extended period of time will cause him to snap. And I want to see him squirm.
Okay, fair point.
Like, that's the thing. We know he's an asshole behind closed doors. We have more than enough evidence for that. But what we don't have is a live stream of him squirming, knowing that he's constantly under scrutiny.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fair. That is fair. All right, let's continue.
I didn't want to, and Chris called me, and Chris was like, talk to Tim, he wants to talk to you. And I was like, no, not after the way he spoke to me. No, not at all. I am not going through that shit again. It was just really condescending, and it was scary, and I just can't talk to him. He doesn't know how to talk to people. And,
He knows how to talk at people.
Oh, you just wait. We have a few other clips from the podcast that should that should make that very clear. More on that later. Let's continue.
So, next thing I know, Tim sends me a text message saying, we are filing federal charges against you. No, hey, Lise, it's Tim. Please talk to me. I'm really sorry. No, it was that. So, yeah. And look, I know I'm probably never going to have a relationship with my brother again, or my mother, or for Chris, or with Chris. I don't know. And it really...
I mean, Tim Pool. Who cares about having a relationship with him, unless you're in it for the money? But yeah, the other brother, which who cares? But your mom, bro, you're like, she left knowing she wasn't gonna have a relationship with her mom.
Hey, well, here's the thing: mom knows where her bread's fucking buttered. Like. That's the thing. Like, if you're gonna throw your lot, like, if you got to pick which of your kids you're gonna side with, are you gonna side with the multimillionaire or the single mom with at least 3 bastard children?
Yeah, that's fair. Because easy retirement.
One of them's gonna put you in a nice fucking luxury condo with a personal caregiver who knows your name, and the other one's going to put you in a state-run shithole where you're going to get the crap beat out of you.
Okay, you know what? That's fair. If I was Tim Pool's parent, a father of Tim Pool, yeah, I'd probably side with him because he has, actual money to put me somewhere.
Well, no,
nice.
here's the thing: if you're Tim Pool's father, then all you do is you use your superpowers as a man to save money for your own retirement.
No way. What?
I know. The freaking crazy concept, but you don't have to depend on your children for retirement. But if you're shitty with money, and here's the thing: notice she hasn't mentioned the father being a part of this shit either. There has been no mention of Tim Pool or Lisa Pool's father. He's either dead or has been otherwise removed from their life or they just don't give a shit about their relationship with their father. Because all they care about is the relationship with their mother.
Yeah. There's also just maybe you just completely stayed out of it. Maybe. Who knows?
Okay, look, now if he was still in it, then at the very least there'd be pressure from their mother onto the father to side one way or another.
Yeah.
The only way that the father's been removed from the equation this thoroughly is if he's either dead or their parents are divorced and he's somewhere else.
Maybe we need the Mama Pool 25-minute video where she's in a rocking chair and we get to hear the creaking of the wood as she's talking about the Tim Pool experience. So
we could fill in his early life section on Wikipedia because according to Wikipedia, he basically didn't exist before Occupy Wall Street.
Yeah. Fair. All right, okay, how much time? It's like a little less than 2 minutes. We got this. We've been going for like 2 hours. Let's get this done.
Sucks, but you know what? I'm okay with that. So I know a lot of you were like, "Oh, how can his sister do that to him by making a video?" And that's why. You know what? I am much happier that they're not in my life. And it's really funny because I have a turkey platter my mom gave to me. I guess it had been in the family, I think, quite a few years, and it cracked this year. It cracked on my dining table during Thanksgiving. And boy, if that's not symbolic, I don't know what. That turkey platter being cracked, it was crazy because it's like it broke and my family's broken. And I don't think this family can ever get repaired. Tim, I want the Tim back. And hey, if Tim's watching this, Tim, I want the Tim back that when we went to breakfast, you were teaching my daughter a magic trick. You were funny. You were just a better person. Go on vacation. Go. You have the money. Just go. Go on vacation and take a break from all of that political crap. Because I think you need it, buddy. Really?
Yeah, you know what the funny thing is? Adam said the exact same thing. Both Adam and Lisa both said, just take a vacation. Adam was like 2 weeks, no phone. Just enjoy your life. Just go on vacation. I highly doubt he's gonna do it. He's not gonna listen to their advice.
Well, I'm gonna smoke my imaginary pipe while wearing my imaginary tweed jacket here, and just psychoanalyze Tim Pool. Does he have an identity outside of being a political commentator?
His beanie, and he's a skater.
Yeah, no. The thing is, that's part of his identity. Like that is literally part of his political identity. Does he even skateboard anymore?
I think so. At least he built like a skating thing in the Castle premises.
Like, that's the thing. Like, where the heck could you even take it? Like, where the heck could you even put Tim Pool that he'd actually be able to enjoy life? Because you'd have to get him out of the city. If you're going to take away the phone, you have to get him out of the city.
Yeah, essentially. And I think he does live quite far away from the city. But
yeah, but like, does he have any life that doesn't revolve around the internet?
You know, I'm not one to say I don't know, because he frankly is not in tune. Or, you know, obviously I only see him through the internet. So I don't really know. But he says he works like 16 hours a day. So that's all just about business and, you know, basically chasing the algorithm.
Like, that's the thing. Like, his life is the internet. Like, I think his entire way of life has always been around chasing the algorithm. That's why he went with this whole fence sitting thing initially, is he was trying to cater to both the left and the right of the political spectrum at the same time and not really make an enemy one way or another.
Yeah.
Like, he's the ultimate fence sitter, but that has allowed him to garner a large enough audience because he's able to get the centrists who they're not all in for the communism and they do actually have some of the criticism. And given that he's the biggest name in that, anyone who's even remotely right-wing has at least heard of Tim Pool because like he plays at least the rightmost leftist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The Daily Wire, Ben Shapiro invited him to play Mario Kart, and that was literally a video. It's like playing Mario Kart 64 featuring Tim Pool. It's like, thank you, Daily Wire, very cool. And of course, Tim Pool like smoked them all because he's like, he actually played video games. All right, yeah, okay. How much time we have? Like, we have barely any time left. Let's finish it.
Really sucks. It's really sad. I don't want his money. I'm perfectly happy here in the burbs of Chicago. Think about it, I'm the only one that didn't take his money. My brother Chris stayed there. He's making quite a bit. Bought my mom a house. So, there's that. And then there's me. And, yep, so...
I'm sorry. Hold the fucking phone. You didn't take his money. Didn't you work for him?
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming like continues to. She's not getting any royalty checks, even though Tim says, "Oh yeah, we give out royalties. Like our staff owns like a share of or whatever."
And that's
Whatever.
not even what I'm talking about. Like she's meaning with the whole charity thing, but it's like, well, I didn't take any of his money. And my brother still works for him. Like, if you consider your brother working for him to be taking money, then you have taken your brother's money.
Yeah, in the past, like over a year ago. But
Yeah,
that's
like you
still...
can't say, "Oh, I never got any money out of him." Like, no, you got a job, and the only reason you got that job is because you are a multimillionaire's sister.
Yeah, okay. Like, to be fair, she like, a better way to say it is that I didn't just like, kiss the ring of Tim, and that's why I'm no longer, or like I've left so quickly. I think that'd be a better way to explain
Yeah,
it.
but that's the thing. But she's trying to frame it as like, "Oh, I didn't take a cent from him. I'm strong and independent, and everyone else in my family is depend on him." It's like, if you're gonna throw your brother under the bus for working for him, you can't say in this exact same breath that you never took money.
Yeah.
At least give an example where Chris just received money from Tim in return for absolutely nothing. Then I could be like, okay, well, you didn't take any charity from Tim. But if he was the one signing your paycheck, you took his money.
I mean, Chris, literally, he just like was on the plane and took a photo of Ye on the plane, and that was basically it. Like, I don't know how much he got paid for that, but he's basically just like following people around.
Oh, so we had what, like kind of the Hunter Biden salary, where you get paid an exorbitant amount of money to do basically nothing because you have close ties with someone who's actually influential.
Possibly. Yeah. All right, let's finish this. We're like literally 9 seconds left. All right, let's.
That's what it is. And thanks for keeping me company while I did my dishes. See you guys later.
It's over. It's finally over.
Now you guys.
Dude, it's like a weight has been lifted off of our shoulders. We no longer. Actually, let's see the comments of this. Tim loves Tim. Tim hears Tim. Tim listens to Tim. That's actually a very funny thing. It's amazing he can restrain himself for the YouTube censors, but not for his family coworker. Oh, that's funny.
But that's the thing. The reason that he restrains himself for the YouTube censors is because A, he's being controlled, like he's being recorded, sorry, and B, YouTube controls his income. I guarantee you that if he was dependent on his family for income, he'd be fucking polite.
Tim complains about Adam bringing his family into it. His family.
Actually, that reminds me. Sorry, I need to find a quote. It's one of the better quotes from Infamous.
Oh, Lindsay Balliff says, "I remember you from the Cast Castle vlogs. Your voice is so soothing. I could listen to it all day. Read audiobooks or something. I think you'd make a great living from that. I love your voice. Anyway, you give off the best vibes on Cast Castle. Made the vlog seem like everyone was happier than they were. I'm sorry all this BS happened. Thank you for sharing your story." Thank you for sharing. I believe you and Adam. Disappointing that Tim treats those around him so poorly. I can't say I'm surprised. Damn, not going to lie. I really wasn't expecting to hear about Tim, but I guess I'm not surprised. The fact he would help family out over where you lived is insane. What? Huh? I don't know. Whatever. This was enlightening AF. I've been watching Tim for a long time now because I'm super into politics. However, I'm just a mom of 3 like you who does dishes and laundry and gets exhausted after taking my kids to the zoo. I also have a family that is just ... not around me or my kids' lives. It sucks, but it's like it is what it is at this point. My own stepsister, whom I've known my entire life, has had me blocked on FB for the past 3 years. Thank you for speaking your side of this. Cool little story. Yeah, okay, so I think that's really all the interesting comments I got there.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, the quote is roughly nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power.
Yeah.
So we see what Tim is like when people have power over him, i.e., YouTube. And now we see what he's like when he has power over other people.
That's good. That's good. That's really good. All right. Let's you want let me just shill something real quick. You see the dragon's treasure? Are you aware of the dragon's treasure?
Don't they make anime tea?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And guess what? For this month, I believe until the 25th or 26th, you have a chance to win the PS5 in a giveaway. All you have to do is buy the Dragon's Treasure tea. But here's the kicker. You can get 10% off your order if you use code MANIC. So, to 10% off your order and a chance to win a PS5. OMG. Okay, it's in the pin chat. I'm gonna put it in chat right now. All right. thedragonstreasure.com/manic. Oh, and also make sure you put in the code MANIC, MANIC. It's good. And by the way, if you don't think you like tea, it's good tea. All right. I wasn't much of a tea fan until actually buying and drinking this, so it was really good. On to, should we watch Lydia and Andy get married?
Okay, keep in mind our current ratio is basically 4 minutes of ranting per 1 minute of video content. So
okay, wait.
Okay, watching them get married, like, is this going to give us anything but just shit to cringe over?
It's literally just a cringe over it. All right, that's her new husband, and that's
Joe Concha.
What I'm going to suggest is give me a couple seconds to take a piss, and then you mute it and play it at like 4 times speed or something.
I think I can play at 4 times speed because
just like play it at the fastest speed that you can, like 2 times or 4 times, 4 times speed, whatever, and just mute it, and we'll watch the cringe there.
Okay. Well, okay, they're drinking. What did you see the lower? Okay, the lower third, just like Tim, CEO. It's like, bro, is this supposed to be a vlog? Like, okay, wait. Wait, let's see. Okay, this is what doing 4 times. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, what is his name? Brett or Brad or whatever. He has his earbud in. It's just like massive zoomer energy. Am I right? Okay. What is okay? What is it? And maybe I should turn captions on. Maybe Kim. Who? Where did she come? Oh, my eye. Oh, that's like in the studio. Is that Serge? Wait. When did? Okay, wait. I thought because Serge like is the producer after Lydia, but here's them both together. So that's actually. That's interesting. What could they possibly be talking about? Or I'm assuming this is just like testing audio, right? Wait, hold up. Okay, wait, hold up. One of the things that like sponsors Tim, like the BioTrust stuff. That's literally a Tim Pool sponsor, and just left right there. Just subliminal messaging right there. Okay. just stalling some time until Gray gets back. Okay. the captions are going by so fast. I don't even. Oh man, who dat? Oh, I was not expecting Tim to whip out the katana. I was not expecting that. Oh my. Okay, what is that, machete? So some type of knife. I mean, I can't wait. Where's the wedding? Oh wait, okay, is it? Okay, the wedding is literally just like this. That's it.
Is that a gun? Is that a gun in the corner?
Wait, in the
right at the very end there.
Oh, at the end.
Right at the very end.
Very end of the video. Like, okay, that's that.
Like just as they're turning around the corner to leave. Like, a little further back.
Okay, yeah, I was seeing it.
There you go, right there.
Oh yeah, okay, that gun. Okay.
Yeah, musket.
Yeah, it might be. I mean, Tim is a gun enthusiast now. So yeah.
Caught you in 1K, Tim.
Caught you. Wait, what? Yeah, 10. Oh shoot. Okay, yeah, the
We
video.
Catch you in 2K.
The video quality goes up to 4K. Well, okay. Yeah. You see, because Tim Pool has only 4K.
Also,
vlogs.
I'm sorry. Is that shit seriously on their walls?
Oh, the like comic, like what is that? Nancy Pelosi comic?
What? I mean, honestly, is that the same artist that did the Joe Biden "You Ain't Black" comic?
Yeah, yeah, it's the same artist.
Okay, I'm looking at that as like that's on the wall.
No, Tim used to have a like Joe Biden comic on the wall by the same guy.
No. I'm just looking at that and like, okay, think about this. This is like that's in their office space, like where they're recording, and that's on the wall.
Yeah.
Okay, like taking a vacation, like that's the thing. It's not enough for Tim to take a vacation. I think he needs to be like abducted and dropped in the fucking desert or something, because like they're so far down the rabbit hole of insanity that they think that is normal. Have that up on the fucking wall for God knows how many days. Like, keep it. This is the kind of person Tim Pool is. He would rather have that up on the wall.
Yeah.
Than a picture of him skateboarding with his old friends.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Wait, hold. I think there's another. Yeah. Okay. That's that in the background. I think. I don't know. I think I don't know if he took it down, but there's another Joe. Okay. Let me try to. You know what? I'm gonna do, because it's like. I know this is up there in like 2020 or something. Let me just like go like way down in the Tim Pool. I'll just sort by popular. That should be some like old enough ones. Let's see. Okay, yeah, wait, hold up. So, okay. All right. So, remember our good friend Jack? Okay, so Luke Radowski. So, see in the background of that. It's just like it's just like a demonic Joe Biden in the same.
That's the thing. It's like
and by the way, like just look at the shirt Luke is wearing. By the way, just like that's totally something you could wear out in public.
Yeah, just like that's the thing. Like you like if you went into someone's house or someone's office, like, oh hey, I wonder what your workspace is like, and this is what you see. Like, I feel uncomfortable here. Like, I mean, you people make Alex Jones look sane.
I mean, like that. I mean, like you don't even need to look at the full comic. That like seeing that itself is just funny.
Yeah.
But when you have it on your wall,
Like that's the thing. It's one thing to have it as an image on your computer. Maybe you could even justify having like a portfolio with a bunch of these. Like if you really like the artwork, you could have a portfolio with some prints of them. That I could understand.
mm-hmm.
But this is framed on the wall.
Yeah, I mean, not to mention the shirt. Like like, I don't like because he sells a lot of shirts. I like most of them. You probably I don't know. I wouldn't be
Not
caught.
to mention,
dead
I'm willing to
walking
bet that that's not his original art. Like that's it. He literally blew up a meme.
Yeah.
Because that's not like that character. I'm positive that that is not the original meme where that character is like poking shit with a stick.
Yeah. Like that's been a meme. That's been a meme, and it's like
So that's the thing. Like, so it's not even your original artwork entirely. You took a meme, you blew it up, and you put it on a shirt.
Yep.
Like that.
Remember him? Yeah. There's also another. I think that's another Joe Biden comic down there. It's not on the wall. It's kind of like just like leaning on it.
That's the thing, but like clearly they have many of these, and they're swapping them out. It's like this is what you have on your wall at all times.
I don't know. Seeing Jack Murphy on Timcast, it brings memories. It brings memories about his fall. You know. I wonder what Jack Murphy's doing now. Let me see what his channel's up to. Cause did Critical cover Jack Murphy? Okay, I don't know. Okay. I don't know. Like I search up Jack Murphy, and the first thing I see is like Penguin Z0. I was like, what?
Well, no, check the video. Let's just like search through real quick.
It's 3 minutes long. Okay, no, that's not it. Nah, because I know it was 3 months ago, so that was like long.
So why the fuck?
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah.
God damn it, YouTube.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What is the connection?
What? Yeah. What is? Okay.
How many months ago?
Do seed oils cause autism? 4 months ago. Wait, hold up.
What?
He had Ian Crossland on his show 5 months ago.
I have no idea who that is.
Ian Crossland is still on Timcast. He's like a co-host sometimes. So like there's still a loose connection. Huh. Oh, let's see what his lives are 2 months ago. So basically, and before that it was 6 months ago, then 11 months ago. So
my God, he has live streams less frequently than I do.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure John Gibbs was like a candidate, like politically somewhere. It's like,
well, I mean, politicians have reached the level of desperation where they're making pornos to promote themselves.
Yeah.
So going on Jack Murphy is kind of a step up.
I don't know. 11 months ago, it might have been before the complete being exposed. Let's see, December 21st. I think that was just a few days. Just a few days before he got went on You Are Here. I believe so. And
I'll check. If I can find on Chronic's channel.
And you can see it 1.1k downvote. I think it's like You Are Here, Jack Murphy should be. So John.
Okay, so apparently, Chronic did the Jack Murphy burns his career down 11 months ago.
Yeah, but is that him reading the article, or is that the raid?
Because
Because if it, because like,
it's post raid.
Okay, yeah. So okay, so
Yeah,
I'm
okay, and
assuming
that's
this
December 18th. So we had to have blown it up earlier
Yeah.
than that.
So okay, so this December 17th. Okay, yeah, that's when it happened. So do you want
Almost a 1-year anniversary, everybody.
wait? Yeah, December 7th. Well, okay, yeah. Well, we're how are we gonna? Okay, I want to go to the point where he says the thing because I want to. I don't know. I want to go down memory road.
YouTube can't kick us off now.
Yeah, just like if they get you on hate speech, be like, yeah, me and Brandon are gay.
Yeah,
Okay,
You know, Milo used to pull that card all the time. Eventually, that ran out for him, didn't it? He's
Yeah.
like, they can't cancel me. I'm gay.
Well,
It's fun. It's funny. Jack Murphy's talking about Milo, considering Milo's more relevant than Jack Murphy is currently. Okay. Yeah, you know what, let's but there's another clip, and the only like good high quality clip I can get is a short.
Yeah, I think they've been extremely unfair to you.
who was they though? We can't say who they is,
corporate
can we?
press. I'm not using I don't use the word as the way I guess you guys use. I'm talking
It is
about
them though, isn't it? I mean, because
No.
because when you think about it, consider it. In 2018,
What do you mean it's not?
What do I mean? Like okay, so how about are you leaving?
Are you referring to the press?
He's gone. I'll say it right now. You guys want to bring that stuff up, and then think we're not going to.
This was like 20 minutes in. This was 20 minutes in, and then Tim Pool squandered it. To be fair, yeah, like he could have just said, "Hey, like you know, I need to keep my channel here. I need to keep my channel. Please be sanitary. Leave all the good stuff until you go on Alex Jones's stream, which for fear of my channel, I probably could cover it, but I'll wait until some time passes until I cover the Kanye West Alex Jones stream. It was funny. It was funny as hell.
Well, here's the thing. Gius and I have that planned for tomorrow night. So.
Oh. Did you see the full 3 hours?
Man, I do not have the time. Like, if I have 3 spare hours in the evening, I'm usually streaming.
Fair. I mean, like, I just like you could go on like 2 times speed or whatever. It's amazing. Or no, I should say, if you want a good laugh, it's great. It's so great. But yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a. I guess this could be considered a bit of a tangent, but this came to my. So pray for Ye. God often uses the most unexpected people in the most unexpected ways to accomplish His will, and as fight for it might seem, God is. This is by the CEO of Gab. And,
God is using Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, for a big purpose.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting theory. Interesting theory.
Trust the plan, Gray. Trust the plan.
Okay, that's the thing. I don't want to steal the thunder from Eustace's bit, so I don't want to go too deep into my own thoughts on exactly what this is, but needless to say, I don't think that Ye is doing this because Yahweh came to him in a dream and gave him explicit instructions.
Yeah. Sounds about right. Let's continue. Let's see where he's getting at. I have no doubts of this in my heart, based on what I have seen and heard from the man over the past few months. God can use anyone He wants in order to accomplish His will. We don't get to pick and choose. He does. We need to have faith and pray for everyone involved in
Okay,
what.
like legit, I'm skipping ahead through this, reading it really fast. You could literally cut out 90% of this because most of it is just waxing poetic about God.
Okay. That I believe that I mean, it's so funny to go through.
Yeah, wait. Demonstrate the love of Jesus Christ on InfoWars, which extends to all people. Excuse me, InfoWars does not extend to all people.
I mean,
I think it'd be hard. Like, I'm willing to bet that the majority of the population doesn't even know what InfoWars is.
No. No. Okay, so this is so I know the context because I actually watched it. He's talking about the love of Jesus Christ, which extends to all people, because Ye was saying, "I love the bad guys of a certain world war. I love the Zionists. I love the people that deplatform me from the banks. I love people engaged in prostitution." Like, so he was saying, like, the love your enemies stuff, love everyone. So that, which he, his love everyone had a very specific emphasis on a certain group of people, but
yeah, okay. But funny, here's the thing though. I would gladly sacrifice the channel, like my channel, not yours, not yours.
Okay.
Gladly sacrifice my channel. Get an interview with him. Like, I think, like, Manic, I don't know how much you've heard about the rabbit holes that I could go down with regards to this particular subject matter. But there's some rabbit holes I can go down with this particular subject matter. And having someone who's been exposed to as much of it as Ye has, oh yeah.
Bro, I mean, I feel like you could make it an exclusive of, other websites, and that could, because like Ye will bring the attention. He will bring the attention.
Absolutely. Like I was telling you, is like Ye is basically in a kingmaker status right now.
Yeah. Like
he's been on InfoWars and he walked off Timcast. The next, like, whoever gets an interview with him next is going to get a lot of attention.
Okay, actually, I don't think you need to worry about your channel. You should probably worry about your banks, your house.
True, I am in Canada, so I'll make sure to withdraw all my money as cash first. That is good advice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that is fair.
PayPal's going to disappear, so
yeah. What? Yeah. So, what can we do? What can we do? Yeah, I wonder what he's gonna appear on next. It'll be really interesting to see. It's gonna be
on the web is on it west.
Because like
it doesn't quite work with the Carmen Sandiego theme, but
yeah, because like people like, because this is not obviously being streamed on YouTube. People are going to say like Rumble, Cozy, BitChute probably. Where it's like, where is this stream? Where is this being streamed? Probably band.video, I think. That because Alex Jones owns that website, I think. But let's see. Either Jesus said so or Jesus said no. That is a direct quote from Kanye. Ye has spoken extensively about the problem of sin in our society. He talks about the need for our leaders to uphold Christian values, not Zionist ones. He repeatedly glorifies Jesus Christ and demonstrates humility as well as a yearning to obey God. He said that we need to come home to Christ as a nation, and that as God's people, we are the church. All of this overshadowed any clickbait headlines you are going to read about this interview.
I'm sorry, but let me put it this way. I legitimately think the person writing this, if they're actually serious and not taking the piss, is more delusional than Ye right now.
I mean, to be fair, I'm like, you haven't seen the full thing, and that's and I will say, seeing the full thing, it's not possible to describe in singular clips. Like most of the clips are about Ye on what happened in World War II and the people involved in it, but to be fair, there's a lot more substance to it, and that's not being as publicized as his more spicier comments. So
Yeah, but okay, look, I'm pretty sure it also wasn't 3 hours of praising love for every single human being on the planet individually and doing all but giving a holy blowjob.
So I just, and by the way, let me just say I disavow I disavow the Axis powers in World War II. Okay. So now that we've done that, just yeah, like it's hard to boil down everything he said into one. Like he was talking about the whole Balenciaga thing, a bunch of stuff. Like, you know, I think he still rides with Lil Uzi Vert. Like he said, like, hey, he had beef with what's his name, Dave Chappelle. Yeah, he was like, Dave Chappelle steals his jokes and does not believe in God. So yeah, and then Ye, let's just continue. Ye is a master marketer. He knows what he is doing. He's getting all eyes on him so he can point to all eyes to Christ and to the truth. It's so obvious to me because I employ the same exact strategy. Ye understands that controversy is attention. Attention is influence. Influence is power. Ye is using the influence and talents that God has given him to speak the truth and glorify Jesus Christ. You may not agree with what he's doing, but that's exactly what he is doing. All right, final paragraph. As we have these conversations with our friends and family about the taboo, but oh man, imagine if he went on InfoWars before Thanksgiving. Oh, so this would be the Thanksgiving conversation. Just
hey, there's still Christmas.
Yeah, who knows what he can do from between now and like 23 days from now? Who knows? But taboo, but truthful topics being discussed right now. We have to remember that not everyone knows as much as we do. We need to have patience and empathy with people as they wake up to the reality of what is going on in the world right now and who is doing it. Pray for them, explain things calmly and logically. More calmly and logically than Kanye. Do not get into fights with family members or friends, and do not destroy relationships over these subjects. Meet people where they are, approach it in love and kindness, but speak the truth boldly. You know what? I think that.
Sorry, you first.
Yeah, I like how he said that. Like, don't literally burn your bridge over what you believe to be true.
Okay, one thing. Here's the thing. Say that to speak the truth, but don't burn bridges. Okay, that is hopelessly naive. Keep in mind, many people lost friends for years, like friends of years or decades, even because they voted for Orange Man. And we're honest about it. You are not necessarily, like, maybe you aren't the one that sets your bridge on fire, but if you speak the truth, other people will set the bridge on fire.
Yeah.
You are not the only one who determines your relationship. So yeah, you can be calm and you can speak the truth boldly. Doesn't mean that speaking the truth calmly and rationally explaining things logically is going to keep the other person from cutting you out of their life and like shaming and doing everything they can to make sure everyone else cuts you out of their life.
Well, so be it. So be it.
But that's the thing. Like, so hopelessly naive to say speak the truth, but don't ruin your relationships. Now, if you mention this shit at Christmas, I guarantee you are not invited to Christmas next year. Which, on one end, if you don't like having to come to your family every Christmas, this is a good way to get uninvited for the rest of your life.
Yeah, sounds about right. But yeah, like Adam Crigler, I think it might be an hour and a half in. So yeah, let's check in on Adam now that we covered that. So this was, let's see, 3 days ago. 3 days ago. and he talks a little bit more about it. And Adam, the gloves are coming off because Tim messaged his wife trying to say, hey, like basically trying to like turn Adam's wife against him, which obviously did not happen. So
okay, sorry. There's a quote. Every time something like this happens, I need to go get this quote.
Yeah, go get the quote.
Yeah, 1 second. I need to have this like written up and framed on the wall.
Point to the sign. Right, yeah. Yeah, so Adam's about to go off. He's got a it might be the same timestamp, different stream. I really don't remember. But
sorry to
oh yeah. Do you almost have it?
God. No, instead it's giving me a whole bunch of quotes about unfaithful. Okay, I'll just freaking paraphrase it. So, a man will forgive an injury unto his person, but he will not forgive an injury unto his property or women.
Mm-hmm. All right, yeah, let's see what he has to say.
Back way that he had the dream, it happened. So then he was known as the prophet. So he started having more and more and more.
Okay. Cool.
Pretty
I'll read
good
about
stuff.
it. Yeah, that's fun. I like that shit. Jerry Vision for 10 says, is the Base Staff theme song an original score, or did you...
Okay, wait, I think it might be, it might be the stream he did the previous day. Oh,
hey, Mr. Obvious.
Yeah,
Nice.
Mr. Obvious. Remember when he was, like, supposedly dead for, like, a couple of weeks?
Yeah.
All right.
That's the scare always.
Right,
But
but
people have
that's-
forgotten it. People have forgotten it.
Redistribution of wealth is never going to work.
Yeah,
'cause there's
trash.
always going to be
Come
lazy
on.
human beings that are trash and don't deserve shit.
Always,
so-
Adam is right. For 100 years, for a century, they've tried socialism. It
Mhm.
fails every single time. But now they're going to say, "Well, no, this time is different." We've taken all that into account. It does
Okay, okay, where's the drama?
that
Where's the
majority that could work same time, but it's from
Sort of pseudo around corporate how we do it. Our just employed. So we're
okay. To be fair, it is easy. I might just end up skipping this entirely, but to be fair, it is easy because I know when Adam's not talking. So let's see. Okay, is it 2.5 hours in?
I got to get through a lot of these chats, guys. So I'm gonna start
Let's
powering
see.
through them. Toxic Manflu says it's too late for words alone, George. Time to get real. Yeah, maybe. V6 Neon says serious damage on supply of physical gold and silver. The price of gold and
Oh yeah. By the way, this is the first stream he did after his Friday stream. So yeah, just for the context,
silver have held low while demand is outstripping demand.
yeah.
Look into gold leasing while banks fiddle the figures. Wait, which banks fiddle the figures? Interesting. Okay. Gerald, wait, someone said Adam called rackets. Wait, what? Did he want to come on the show? Is rackets trying to
figure it out.
Network? I'm an associate. Like I'm like a
man.
like my own entity. And
I probably
we
should have like
all
written this
frequently
down.
Sure. Nick the knows. Wait, Nick Rumble rants together. I do not like plugins. I don't like doing that shit.
Come on.
I'm like right on that level where like, yeah, I know how to do it, but I just don't like it.
Come on.
I guess I'll do it for this because it's kind of important. I don't want people losing their chats that they paid for me to do.
I'm gonna be right back.
Wait, okay. It was the Nick Rekieta stream where he really talked about Tim Cl. Yeah, I haven't seen that yet, so I'm not sure. But like he did definitely say on the two streams I did pull up. I just don't know where. So yeah, I'm really not sure. So I think that's just about. I mean that's all I really had planned to cover today. That was basically I just wanted to kind of wrap it up with a little bow on top. Get the part 2 of the fall of Tim Pool,
So yeah, in summary, Tim Pool is not only exposed for being an intellectually dishonest shill, but also just an asshole to anyone he has power over.
Yeah, I think so. So yeah. Yeah, I think we've been going on for like 3 hours.
And here's the thing: Lisa Pool, if you somehow manage to make it to this part of the stream, somehow, and you put up with all the bullshit shade I've been throwing at you for the past couple hours, if you actually want to repair the relationship with your brother, you have to take away everything that he has. You got to take away all the money. You got to take away his influence. Like,
all right.
Will only return to being a half decent person towards you when you hold power over him. Good luck with it.
Okay, so I have Lisa Pool's TikTok. I'm trying to see. Okay, yeah. So, okay, there's a few interesting TikToks here. Let me reshare my screen. Because she did talk about it somewhat on TikTok. Because, that's just the greatest way to get your beef settled. To cancel someone.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to get your beef settled, go tell the Chinese government.
Okay, yeah, I have TikTok muted for copyright reasons. Okay, let's see. Right here. Moved to West Virginia to work for my rich and famous YouTuber brother. Quickly saw how much he. Oh wait, let me. Yeah, let me just. How much he treats his employees like shit. Fed up, I quit. Went back to Illinois. I met a woman online who worked for him. He bond over how he treated us. We bond over how he treated us. Okay. He never mentioned her to me before. He calls as I'm driving. He doesn't stop yelling and swearing with my kids in the car. My worried 13-year-old records him. Oh, just wait. There might be a part where she didn't really mention it in the long form video.
Archeol is just going to be very confused about videos like this where it's happy dancing over this kind of text.
I play the woman the recording. He calls her a stalker, responsible for the bomb threats. She records my calls without telling me. I block my brother so he can't contact me. She held the recordings over my head and threatened to use them against me. Man, imagine what the... and by the way, there's two watermarks here, which means this has to be like a re-upload. So like...
Here's my question. How does someone hold a recording of you being abused by your brother against you?
Huh.
Especially when you're going on TikTok and announcing that you're doing it anyway. And just it's not that you didn't want it to get out because you're dancing on TikTok while telling the story via text.
Wait. Oh shoot. I just realized this can't I take back what I said about her like doing the whole expose after Adam did, because this was posted September 10th. So almost 2 months ago. So she actually kind of, and by the way, she's not like just because like she says his brother in the video, but in the hashtag you see Tim Pool #narcissist. So this is very much her calling out Tim Pool by name. So let's see. Yeah, happy dancing over crazy text. Yeah, I think it gets crazier than this. Now my brother is worried his behavior will become public, so he started texting my 13-year-old to scare her. He told her she committed a felony.
I'm afraid my bad behavior will be exposed, so I'm going to threaten a child.
Yeah, sounds about right. she committed a felony, and that CPS will take her away because I'm going to be arrested.
So because you recorded your mother getting yelled at by me, I'm going to have your mother arrested, and it's your fault because you recorded it.
Yeah, sounds about right.
So so proof that he'll just pull anything out of okay, honestly, I'm willing to bet that the whole fucking cops and FBI thing out of the way, this basically solidifies to me that no, he'll fucking lie. He will absolutely make up a lie on the spot to get people to do what he wants.
Yeah. Let's okay, so let's see, because in the comments, it's kind of cut off. Let me try to get that more in. There we go. I don't understand. How could she use the recording against you? What? Okay, so she actually addressed it. Okay, what did you say that would make you look bad? Lisa Poole says, "Lol, yeah." She said she was going to send all the conversations between her and I to Tim, like I care. She ended up writing him a lengthy email. Huh. Angel Glacier says, sounds like your brother helped you and you effed him over in return. Who the hell? Bruh.
Apparently, there are people who will simp for Tim Pool more than they will a woman.
Huh. Interesting. Mark, okay, so Mark Brinken chat says, to openly discuss anything on stream the way most streamers do require some degree of narcissism anyway. I mean, I guess you could I see where you think that. I see.
Okay, maybe this is just me getting defensive. But there's there's various degrees to it. Like, to talk about something in a public forum, like, I don't know, maybe there is a degree of narcissism, but there's a difference between like your way or the highway, speaking as though everything is truth and being like, look, I'm open to being wrong, but you guys actually have to come up with something of substance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I mean, technically that is calling both you and me narcissists, which I mean, I've been called worse. So
called worse, yeah. 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 I mean, it's what, personality? Okay, let's see if there's actually more to this. There has to be more to it, right? Because there's a few seconds left on the video. Oh, nope. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the only one in regards to Tim. Let me just scroll through, see if there's one. I'm just gonna check the hashtags, see if it has Tim Pool. Steve Bannon. What is she talking about, Steve Bannon? What is she saying about Steve Bannon? I don't know. Don't care. This isn't.
So here's
Oh man, okay, she is not.
Have a second of copyright music. Stream's dead.
Stream's dead.
Stream's dead. Demonetized.
You
get the yellow circle down.
Nah, it's gonna be red, blocked in every country. It's like, that just reminded me. I'm gonna, the Game Awards is coming up, and less than a week from now, or maybe a week. Anyways, last year when I did that, that was like,
apologies for the vomit mummy chronic, but that's apparently Tim Pool's sister when she's not wearing a bunch of makeup.
Yeah.
She was wearing way more makeup when washing the dishes.
Yeah. Ice Cold Juice says discussing family affairs in public, classy. Yeah. I mean, yeah, the whole thing's basically public, and Tim Pool is a public entity essentially. And I like, you're not gonna be talking to Tim Pool one-on-one in private. That's not happening. All right. So like, I really can't blame his sister for coming out the way she did.
Tim absolutely had. Okay. First of all, public figure, and he hired his family. Like, he hired his brother and his sister to work for him as part of a public figure.
Yeah.
So the whole, like, if, like, they're not just family, they're also former employees. So that has to be kept in mind for the context.
I mean, that's how she was treated.
Yeah. And number two, Tim has had more than enough opportunities to amicably settle this kind of shit without it going public.
Yep. Yeah, so if anyone, but no, I don't know, hard feelings or whatever. I know you're a channel
You treated
member.
me like such. You cheated me like such shit. I'm sorry. Like this the thing. Like she says, like we parted amicably. I mean, I quit because he treated me like such utter garbage, and my kids, and told me how to raise my kids in front of everyone else, to the point where I had to quit and leave. But we left on amicable terms. Like, you fucking didn't. You had a polite goodbye to save face.
Yeah. 100%.
Like, I mean, I've parted amicably with people that I truly believe is like, look, you're a shitty fucking person, and I never want to have to deal with you ever again.
Yep.
But I'm gonna say goodbye with a smile and gratitude for everything you've done for me. So, but that's the thing. Like, there's parting on amicable terms, and like, oh yeah, we're still on good terms. Like, no, you're fucking not. No, you're not. You're not on good terms. It's just that the last moments that you saw each other is that the last time you saw them, you weren't actively screaming at each other. That's what parted amicably means.
Yeah. And by the way, our Mark Brink in chat says Tim Pool Sims are called Beanie Babies.
That is clever. I like it.
Yeah.
Except I'm someone who wears a beanie as well, so
rip. Okay, so wait, is OBS still is OBS still? My OBS is just kind of being weird. It's not like I'm okay, wait, let me see. Can I pull it up like this? Okay, yes I can. Okay. I was really hoping it's like, oh, I can't do anything in OBS unless I just end the stream or just like close out of OBS, which I'm sure would. Yeah. I think. Yeah, oh yeah, by the way, Gray, do you want to like give an elevator pitch of your channel?
Honestly, I'm still trying to figure out exactly what the heck my channel's identity is. It's basically random discussion streams with whatever topic and guests that I'm able to grab. Video game footage. I'm finally trying to play through Elden Ring right now. And if I can figure out how to make a good format for the shorts, then I might try to bring those back.
I mean, yeah. So yeah, but so if you have not subscribed to the Gray Ghost, then I'm putting his channel link in the chat right now. So if you want to watch him, please do. Has some interesting discussions, interesting videos. It's great. It's crazy thinking it's been over a month since the waifu experiment.
Yeah. honestly, that's the thing. It might have been popular with a different audience, but end results from that is I managed to get is that my core audience, they do not prefer the waifu over everything else. But hey, I did get the anime male model out of it, and that appears to be well enough received.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it looks cool. It's like the first, like, yeah, there's like the first row of videos. It's literally just like the female.
Well, and admittedly, a lot of that is because, well, like those were the ones that I did for the videos. Most of my content is really under the live section.
Yeah.
What I should probably be doing is going through more of the live streams and clipping those into smaller chunks to make as standalone videos.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That helps a lot.
Yeah, because admittedly, this stuff's kind of impenetrable, and most of my streams run for a couple hours.
Yeah, a while.
So,
Yeah,
so right now, yeah, and they go on weird tangents. I've got another weird tangent stream planned after I get some more research done, and like it's gonna go down a weird fucking rabbit hole. But I also need a guest for it because I'm not really that great at just soloing this kind of stuff. I need at least someone else to bounce off of.
Fair. Yeah, but man, I don't know. I would like to sleep. I would like to sleep soon. So
yeah. Nah, I'm good. So I can't give a more concise elevator pitch.
Yeah. That's fair. Yeah, we can work on it.
Yeah, but I'm planning on doing an Elden Ring stream on Sunday, so that's about all the content that I've really got planned at the moment. Everything else is work in progress.
All right, very cool. I don't even know when the next time I'll stream will be. I don't, because I want to try editing some more videos, and when I'm on stream, I'm not editing videos, which
Yeah.
That's
No, I know that. I've actually worked on editing my Elden Ring stream into a highlight reel. I had to break it up into 11 different sections just to download it.
Yeah, but here's the silver lining. All right, we got blocked by the trad thought. Right. All right. See, I can add this to my list of names. All right. I'm blocked by Adam Sessler. I'm blocked by Jason Schreier, and I'm blocked by Lydia. All right. I think that's a pretty funny rogues gallery right there.
You need to get the list and then like just kind of post it up in the corner. Be like, here's all the people who have blocked me. Let's see who else we can add to the list.
Actually, there is a thing, like there is a block checker. Wait, hold. Let me see if because I think like 400 Twitter accounts block me. Let's see. Is it that? Login with Twitter? Yeah, okay, this is the same thing I used before.
You are streaming, so watch.
Yeah, I have it pulled up or I have it covered on OBS.
Okay, cool.
Redirect. Okay. Currently.
Hey Nixon, best of luck, man.
Yeah. Currently registered. Okay, wait. What's the accounts blocking you? 450. Wait, hold. Yeah, okay. This doesn't show anything, right?
I'm not seeing anything that would be revealing. No.
Yeah, I think that's good. All right, yeah. So if I uncover this, so you can see accounts blocking you 450. 450. That's like
Your block list is higher than a lot of people's sub counts.
Yeah, and luckily I am followed by more than 450. Let's just say. So it's not horrible. I mean, yeah, that's quite a lot. I don't think I can see who blocked me though, unless I go to their individual profiles and pull that up. So, yeah, 450 accounts blocked me. All right, and I need to see who did though. I just know the 3 famous ones. Like
you should kind of like put the gallery up like who blocked you and how big their follower list is, and then make it like a tier list for that. Who cares if someone with like 1 or 2 followers blocks you? Like, no, you care about the ones with the 5, 6 figures that blocks you.
Huh? Yeah. Let me. I pulled up the cover. I want to see. So okay, wait. Where am I in my position in the distribution? Yeah, whatever that means. Am I not able to see who blocked me? Yeah, I guess not. Yeah, but yeah. Soma BT says you should tweet Elon for that function. Yeah, that's true. Big 10 Podcast says some of those blocks are automatic block lists that celebrities subscribe to. I would assume so, and also like I'd just imagine that Lydia like used a block list on everybody that follows Adam Crigler. I'd imagine that.
Yeah, no, apparently there is no function aside from account by account. So absolutely tweet Elon Musk and say, we need a function so that we can see a list of everyone who's blocked us.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I think that's just about it for tonight. I am gonna sleep.
Well, thanks for having me on, Manic. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. I was yeah, I mean, it probably made the stream like 2 hours longer than it did if it was just me, but we had some good discussions. Mark Brink says whatever Sim committed that crime against Art for Lydia should be brought up on charges for crimes against humanity. I always just assume it was just like a filter. I think it was just like, put her selfie through a filter, and that's what it came out with. So yeah, let's I'm gonna play the montage out of here. Hope you'll have a good one.
Peace out, Warband.
Yeah. Let me just. Elon must be like, you son of a bee. I'm in. So true. So true.
What are those Neanderthals up to? Don't they know I'm busy spoiling myself?
Come on.
There! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Oh my good. We did it. Dude, we won first game. Let's go.
You're a third-rate e-girl with fourth-rate feet! I'm Mugman's top guy! I'm Mugman's top guy! Mugman wanted me to collect all the soul contracts!
Well, okay, we're going all or nothing. All or nothing. Then we're going... that's trash. That's so trash. No! No!
Bruh.
Ooh.
Bruh.
Dude, it's like...
Bruh.
I don't think I can do that.
I think you just gotta leave me. You leave me.
Yeah, if you want to play Fallout 4 in real life, go to Detroit.
Yes, he just got shot dead.
Damn it! You asshole! You see any like skinny white guys walking with a fat?
Nah.
Aw, sorry, Manic, you weren't there.
Why would I be walking with them?
Because I forced you to take them back to the farm.
Boy, this is for everybody.
Okay. Oh, nice. All right. Full health. Let's go.
For everybody.
Oh, okay. Wait. There's a hostage in there.
Fuck the hostage, bro. Look, he's a news reporter. He's a journalist. If you guys save the hostage, I'm not.
He's a journalist. He doesn't deserve to
If you
live.
save the journalist, I'm leaving the stream. I'm not even kidding. You dare save that journalist. Rights first to lawn.
You technically have to, because he triggers this
You
guy.
don't. You don't. No, you don't. Don't
This
do
guy,
it.
what?
You dare save him.
Ooh!
If they can make some
Yes, I did. Now I'm first. Let's go. Let's go.
Years ahead of bro. I was in the fucking military.
Yo, I know dudes in the military, but like, I got a lot of action. I'm like, with what? They're like, well, you know,
dudes.
Yeah, as long as. Man, this is why I brought Manic on the show. I know he.
Let me just stop embarrassing myself before I.
Oh, you couldn't even make it up. I know Sonic needed Viagra. Damn.
All right, there you go. And this is your talking ball torture chair. Delicious. Oh. And I'm in his mouth. I got bored. It's 4 a.m. We have 40% left. Oh boy! Dude, Foxy on night 1? Holy sh**. What? Huh? It's night 1. Okay,
okay.
we might have taken that back. We might have taken that back.
Please. This, I'm gonna take a swig of me.
Oh, this is gonna be close.
Yeah!
Let's go! Oh, let's go!
Team Gear! Dude! Alright, this is
#1 overall.
For the glory of Team Gear.
Sorry. Team Gear! Gamer Gear Podcast! Let's go!
This isn't even scary. Racing stuff. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Is it gone? Is it gone? Is it gone? I guess it's gone. Oh, okay.
If you don't sub to Manic, even if you hate gaming, if you hate video screens, you hate anything with a LED, if you don't sub to Manic, your penis will shrink by half, 50% in the next 2 weeks. I guarantee it.